Hello and welcome to the Cobalt Cafe. I am Luke, the GM. I will be GMing GURPS 4th edition. It's Upsilon Transcending, a supers game. I've messed this up already. Who've we got? James. Sounds like he's coughing, so James.
Sorry, I'm James. I play Sigrid.
Anyone else coughing? Lee?
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she's a national security threat, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Z Warrior?
Hey, I'm the warrior. I play Miles, the Force.
Also a national security threat, but goes
Oh,
without saying.
yeah.
Jared?
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Matthias Oberlin. Not a massive security threat, I guess.
No, probably not really. I wouldn't have said so. We've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett. Playing for you today, Lucius to the Lockhart. Ready for any mysteries that we might find out.
Medium security threat. And Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Guy, the time traveling, trigger happy. I never know what the third thing is.
Global
But I'm
security
time
threat.
traveling. Yes,
Lice infested.
temporal security threat.
Oh, Time Cop arc approaching. When the Time Cop arc starts is when you start making your character for the next game. And we will have Terror at some point probably, but she's prioritizing correctly. So previously, it were a bit of a skippy session. A couple of weeks have passed since the boat incident, and public opinion on Nirvana is shifting. People aren't happy with the way things are going. Violence is on the rise, and people want to be vigilantes again. There were systems in place in the 80s, I didn't mention this before, but all the way through the 70s, right up to like maybe 1981, Nirvana did in fact permit people to do costumed superhero work. But it fell out of public favour until very recently, and it has now been reinstated. A registration has been opened. A couple of you have indeed already registered.
It's easier.
It's easier. We lost you after it's easier.
Sorry, it is easier to clean up the blood pools, or easier to explain the blood pools.
Correct. There was talk of building some kind of secure detention facility, but that is not in public favour and is not likely to go ahead
Yet.
yet. That is very correct. You've been fairly calmed down, chilled out, renovating that building that the Yakuza have allowed you the use of. Going to school, going to your internships, Audrey's family all getting deported for being Americans.
Speaking of which, what happened to my internship?
Hey, Tara.
Hey, sorry I'm late. My sister just showed up.
No worries. We kicked her out on the street.
She had to go anyway, so it all worked out.
Yeah. Didn't feel bad about kicking her on her ass. Okay. What happened to...
But yes, what happened? So I'm just back at Horizon as an intern, like bringing coffee or something, or has that how's that changed?
You're not sure yet, I don't think. No,
Well,
you
it's been a week of going to the internship. I would have shown up. Did I
Mhm.
just show up to an empty office and just everything shredded?
Yeah, pretty much. Just about everything's shredded on that last day you went there. I think you
And
might
then
have...
I was left to everything that was in the office, right?
They would have what, sorry?
He said you can have everything that I leave in the office.
Oh, he did, yeah.
What's left in the office?
Quite a nice desk. Made from some kind of imported, rare endangered wood.
All right. If he said everything that was left in the office and there's no one in that space, Lily's just getting a nameplate, putting it on that office door, and just setting up shop.
Right here, yeah.
And then someone will question it eventually, and she'll figure something out. But okay. Thank you. That was my question.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting next time you show up at your internship. We left off at a little bit of a gathering at one of the better food trucks / food carts that you're aware of. It's in a very swanky part of town, but they are very good and reasonably priced food morsels. Well, shall we rewind a little bit?
Some lady burst out, right?
She did, but did anyone want a bit of conversation to catch up from last week or anything? Or shall we get right into it?
So who got registered?
I think just Sigrid and I. Oh wait, no, more people did. Never mind.
There was the confusion about time skipping stuff, and we were gonna. Matches was gonna have a conversation. Was where I. Last thing I did.
Was going to have a conversation with
Ghost.
Ghost. You asked if that could be arranged, correct? If you don't think you'd have been attending this, that's also fine.
Bit confused about what this is.
Right at the end of last session, people...
We had all had a gathering.
Yeah, people gathered up
This is
for
just
food.
a random time when we're all together.
Pretty much a Tuesday evening.
Okay.
What happened was we registered at different times. We were working on different things, and then we were all like, "Hey, we should get together and touch base." There is this falafel or something like that. I don't remember.
That sounds very familiar.
And then we were like, "Oh, let's have falafel," and now we're having a conversation.
So it sounds like you're still waiting for the meeting to happen.
No, but we did a lot of time skipping and jumping back and forth around last time, so a little bit more recap might be nice.
All I really think that happened is all of us went to get in line at different times, and you didn't because you were waiting for your conversation with Ghost. And then we were just going about our regular daily lives because, I think we were all kind of sick of each other for a bit there.
I think he wants to know how much time has passed.
Since...
I think it was 7 days-ish, right?
And then it's been another 3 days since then. It's been 10 days since the boat incident, roughly.
So it's been like 3 days since the vote.
No,
Or maybe less.
it's been 10 days since the boat incident.
The boat.
Vote.
Yo.
Oh, 3 days since the vote, yes.
And
Or at
what,
least...
a day and a half or so since Garth came to hang out with us.
Correct, also.
Also, the bush looks different.
It does.
Because it's a slightly different map.
But, fair enough. There is an explosion across the street. Some of you might drop your food morsels. This car is shunted and rolls fully over and then lands again right opposite you. Very short in stature, maybe 4'3", green haired, 30-ish year old lady is stepping forward, emitting glowing blue light in sort of shield and lightning shapes that crackle around her, and laughing maniacally as she walks out of what was a jewelry store and is now just shattered glass and cabinets. She's got a big, like, swag bag over her back.
The fuck is this shit?
Really? Really?
She's just like, woo! Awesome! It works!
Is she high on something?
Are we in turn order or no? I'm
Not just yet, but it looks like, Sigrid, are you
okay.
straight
I-
just running over
I-
that car?
Yeah. I think Sigurd hops up on there and gets a good look and stretches and is just like, ah, I get to use my new license.
In that case, Matthias will go. Holy shit!
Let's get some turn order up
Because a
then.
car just flipped over in front of him, and that's shocking.
Yeah, pretty shocking. The driver's condition is unclear because the car just flipped over and smashed glass is still settling.
That's what Guy is running the check on.
So I was going to run a check on too. So we're on the same page, you and I.
You are quite quiet at the moment, Tara. I just mentioned because if I turn your volume up on my end to hear you better, then when you switch to normal volume, it'll be very, very loud.
Okay.
Is that everyone? Sorry. Lucius, did you want to join turn order?
Oh, don't think it went on the first time I clicked it. That work?
That work. Quite. So we'll say, the car lands, she laughs, says that. Sigrid techs off. Your next turn, Sigrid. Give me jumping.
That's fair.
Acrobatics, DX.
I just realized, do they drive on the wrong side of the car here?
Correct, we do drive on the wrong side of the road in Nirvana. And yeah,
So I have, like,
you nailed that.
I assume Matthias' car is actually a right-hand drive, though.
Correct.
Or sorry, left side drive.
Left-hand drive, correct.
Left side drive, but right side of the road. Because
I hope you've not been
Continent.
driving that thing on the right hand lane.
Should have been making you make way more rolls.
Deporting checks. Myers.
I was jumping up on that car. My
Oh,
turn.
no, sorry. Yeah, so your turn is from now. My bad.
Okay.
I distracted myself. I'm dumb. Shame.
I think Sigrid just points at her and says, "You just give up now."
That's a good one. Myers.
I just take a step over there.
Violet.
Stands up and goes, huh?
Okay.
Because, yeah, that was kind of sudden.
So Guy will go and check on the driver.
The airbag deployed. His hands are gripping the wheel very firmly. Matthias.
And not with the airbag deployed.
Maybe.
It could be a really shitty airbag. Matthias will stand up and be agape.
You gape, you. Nice. That's not an airbag. That's a handbag.
Close enough.
What? Lucius?
I'm gonna head over here. Try to help Guy get the guy out of there.
Lily.
You two cut it out. She starts as she kind of tries to
Looks like a
push in
weird-
between these two idiots.
Anime face.
But yes, she says you two cut it out, and pushes in between there and starts to try to touch the guy, but
Well, I don't feel like turn order's entirely necessary at this instant, because that guy is not severely injured at all. He's got a scratch on his face as you like push the airbag out of his way and unbuckle his seatbelt. He is just entirely confused and dazed though as you step him out of the car. She'll respond to you, Sigrid. You kids want some jewels? She starts unhooking the bag off her shoulder and reaches in. She's like I only need the emeralds. You can take anything else. Yeah.
So, Sigrid has got her vigilante license in a new wallet like they have in those police shows. So
But-
she just pulls it out and flashes it like, you are under arrest. And she'll like kind of reach behind her and she starts pulling out an axe from the hook on her back.
I like I just walk around with one of those now.
This person steps forward and actually says, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" And he's pulling a device out of his pocket and holding it up. One person here says, "Like, oh, we gotta call surf or something." And he starts running. She's squinting and leaning forwards. What is that? Oh my god, are you a vigilante? Are you one of the superheroes?
Sigrid takes her axe hand and she thumps it against her chest a couple of times like, Sigrid.
By the way, Luke, this conversation after I realized that guy was okay, she's focusing right behind the green-haired chick.
Okay.
And then, yes, Sigrid will point her axe back out. Just, you give up now. Make this not hard as it can be.
She's wearing these strange gauntlets. They don't cover the hands, they braces from wrist to elbow, covered in buttons and little LCD 8-segment displays. She starts turning dials and twisting.
No, put hand down.
And down, you hear a whoop, like a flash on a.
Yeah, I think at this point, Sigrid
I think it's now time for combat.
Takes
for-
off.
for them.
I suspect several people are declaring an action in response to that thing powering up.
Seems like
Yes.
it. Sigrid, you're the fastest.
Okay, yeah, Sigrid books it at her. I assume it's going to be a move and attack, but she's going to take a swing at the device on her wrist.
Alrighty.
Actually, though, I want to like flip the axe over, so I'm doing it with the
hammer
the-
side.
the hammer side,
Gotcha.
so crushing damage instead of cutting.
I believe the penalty to hit.
I don't think it matters. I'm at a 9.
True. It's a -3 though, if it did matter.
Nope. Sigrid takes a big swing and
One gonna
nothing.
miss. Myas, were you doing anything as she started pushing buttons?
Miles is just overlooking things for the moment.
Overwatch. Ville.
Still moving forward, but nothing major.
Gui.
I'm not licensed.
There's a bunch of people with cameras out now.
You best hope this guy doesn't sue you then, don't you?
I'm gonna concentrate on the roof above her, like above and behind her.
Okay, the jewelry store roof.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Matthias?
She's a meta, not some lowly human thug. Matthias is gonna try and circle to the other side, possibly.
Okay. Whoop, whoop. And she was powering up on this turn. Lucius.
I stepped back, trying to get away from that before the turn order came back again. Not sure if you want me to use my turn to move from here to where I am.
No, there were plenty of time for you to be stepping back, so you can start there.
I'm going to turn and wave this guy off and say, you might want to move. We don't know what that might do. Kind of like motion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
And Lily, you warped in behind.
I did. That's my turn.
Rightio. Normal humans are all kind of just still stood in shock, I think. Let's see. The ones... no.
I did have a question I forgot to ask in between sessions, Luke.
We are.
Can you wrestle brawling? I don't remember.
No.
Technical grappling with... Okay, so I did spend a couple points in wrestling.
Quite. He just starts pushing his cart at full speed. Like, spills some falafel and hot oil as he runs.
Glad
My
somebody's protecting it.
Sigrid.
Follow that mist swing up, and I'm just gonna like punch her in the face.
All right.
This is just a regular punch. I am not spending HP to make it 3d6. It's just...
Good call. We don't want to eviscerate this lady's head on our first sanction.
Ooh, so close to a crit.
Yeah, I know.
That makes it. A hand appears. Her hands don't move. But suddenly, from inside her body, a glowing blue, robotic-looking fist appears and grabs your fist firm.
Oh no, she has a stand.
Oh, she manages to grab it, like, or just parries.
Let's
Really
just,
hard to grab on a defense.
Yeah.
They did roll a 7. Penalties for grabbing weapons reach C. No, it is a -5. So yeah, they did miss the grab. They only parried. Your fist is knocked to the side, Myas.
That looks nice. I'll keep watching.
Violet.
Powering up her mental vision, but other than that, still just watching, moving forward.
Powering up. Gory.
Zaps to the roof.
Pew. Matthias.
Continues moving along a bit.
She suddenly will. She'll take a step. And underneath her was this glowing blue construct. And she shouts, "Go, Framers!"
Ruh-roh.
Am I selecting the right token? I'm not selecting any token. They have got an independent speed. That I should have already rolled. and on they were waiting for her order, they'll just kind of step out, and as it steps, it de-superimposes off itself. Just perfectly emerges like mirror images.
So is she framing someone for this?
I don't know. I don't know why she calls herself Framer. I didn't name her. You did. Lucius.
Lucius realizes that she is not as weak as they figured out, so he's gonna go back and try and help.
Lily.
Did they swarm Lily?
A couple of them have. 4 of them have got the back to you, though.
All right. Move. Oh, she didn't move too. There's just one guy in the way where I was gonna step it.
Nani
not funny.
Kurua?
Well, just
Tick. Tock. There we go. Float over him.
no. I guess actually that is easier. I
Oh,
can actually
shit.
float around them or what? What?
No, I'm just doing the humans' turns.
Everybody's running in fear now.
Not quite yet, but are they getting ready to? So is that it, Lily? Move into there?
Yeah, I just float around them, just like calmly, like dicks.
Righty out.
Don't say that. You know.
Sigrid.
I think she says like, "Run, idiots!" and then it takes another swing at that device. And we will make it all out determined with a the opposite of telegraphed. Why is that word escaping me?
Deceptive.
Deceptive, thank you. Deceptive 1. Is that a grand total of a -2? Oh, god damn it.
Whew. Close. Mouse.
I'm pondering.
Mouse bundles.
I'll take a look at her left foot.
Okay. Just looking for now.
Actually, trying to not see it.
Let's see the trying to not see it.
Where's my
Do not
thing?
try to not see it.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's
the
already
foot's
kind of a
what,
mad
minus-
scientist, so that's close.
-4.
For a foot. Yeah. 9 yards. Meters.
Where's the minus on this thing?
Ranged. 9 is -4. Did you already say that? Or without the foot penalty?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
you've rolled.
guided, so
Success by 6.
aye.
Doing mathematics. It hits a barrier of some kind.
Mhm.
The glue the glue. The blue glow appears an inch away from a foot where you were looking, and sparkles and crackles and starts to disappear a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go like, huh, Violet.
Well, that's cool. Do the blue things appear to have weapons at all?
No, they got fists. They stood in karate poses.
You good, Berserker? And continue to move forward.
Yeah, that question is about to change, or the answer to that question is about to change.
They
I
don't.
imagine.
They do not. Bollocks! What the word? Have minds. There we go, Violet. They do not have minds.
Cool.
Frame does.
Thank you.
Alright, let's start with this one, which is going to step turn, try and grab Lily. Yeah, let's go for a grab. Grab the Lily, potentially grabs the Lily.
Philosophical zombie grabs a lily.
What is death?
Baby, don't hurt me.
No
Don't
more.
hurt me.
Oh, shit. You can technically warp me anywhere within 10 meters if you want to, or just have
Oh.
me get grabbed.
Or both.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but... Oh, right, yeah. He grabs you and... Whoop. I should roll scatter for it. And you failed by a bunch.
4.
It's critical failure, that's why it's anywhere within 10 meters.
Mm-hmm. I'll just stick you over here, methinks.
It's like right next to one of those poor civilians.
Oh, I need to roll control points, so this will
Have
be
fun with this.
thrust damage. 1 dice plus 2. 5 control points added, so you will be at a -2 from grappling effects. Sigrid. So this one turns and steps forward. As such. Let's go for far left and far right. Both make grapple attempts. Far left potentially succeeds. Far right fails.
Tadrich.
They're grappling.
They're grabbing for you with both arms, both reaching for torso.
Right.
Oh, in fact, no. The one on the right was reaching for your left arm. Wait, you know what I mean. So your left arm is potentially grabbed by the one on the left.
Okay. And it's grabbed.
Aha.
She went all out.
That's true. At the same time, you will be punched in the torso up to 4 times. Rapid strike the first, rapid strike the second from the first one, and again from the second one. So, fail, hit, hit, fail. 2 punches to the chest. And that will be... Oh no, that's not going to work for me. And are you wearing any armor under your shirt?
I mean, I got my hoodie on.
Yeah, hoodie. 8 crushing damage, then 6 crushing damage to the torso.
Oh no. Friggin' still at +6. That actually didn't hurt that much.
Cool. Gate.
Concentrating on Snatcher.
Matthias.
Okay, that's a lot of little John Searle machines. Are there any pole-like objects around?
Always.
All right, Matthias will grab a pole-like
This guy's
object.
a street
and-
sweeper. He's a public janitor. He is carrying a big heavy broom.
Sure. Sorry. And grab it from him and move closer.
Gotcha. Yep. He's holding it up. He does not resist.
Gotta apologize, of course.
Mm-hmm. And Frame will just go and turn and start running. Lucius.
I need to be in one step to be able to do an action and move, right? Otherwise, I need to be like right next to it, right?
Huh? What did you want to do?
Normal melee actions. I need to be like I can't move and then do the action. I have to be like
You
at
can
the
make a
beginning.
move and attack, but you're not very likely to hit. It's a -4. And then
Can I?
if and then it can't be higher than a 9 after the -4.
Can I? Yeah, that's gonna be way too hard. I'm gonna see if it's possible to step into the shadows and meet her halfway at my maximum movement.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here.
Gotcha. Lily.
Okay. Well, so I guess I'm like on this hex. So I read technical grappling, but it gets a little weird considering my lifting strength is so much and I
Mhm.
float. How do you want to deal with that?
But if you just wanted to float, then that is not a problem. This guy actually doesn't weigh much at all.
Because I was wanting to go for a tackle of that lady over there, even with this guy on my back.
Radio.
Is that something I can do?
Yeah.
So I'm just at a -2.
Yep. Oh, wait, let me check grappling encumbrance.
Like how,
I think
how
he
much
has
does
to
he
be
weigh?
under. He has to be under your basic lift.
How much does he weigh?
100 pounds.
It's under my basic lift.
So then you can just walk around, dragging him along.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going for the tackle, and it's a -2. Probably gonna miss, but you know. Because does that default to 9? Trying to remember.
No, for a slam, it's just DX. Or
Oh,
the
DX,
skill.
not wrestling.
Just
Okay.
wrestling, if it's better.
And I got the -2 because of the technical grapple that's happening right now.
Yep.
Gonna miss. I didn't.
On the nose. It's from...
He doesn't see that shit coming.
Nope.
Hug.
Roll thrust.
And I roll thrust with my equivalent lift strength, right?
Yes.
Double checking. All right. Add them to my thing reel there.
This is
Right.
for the squeeze.
This is to inflict control points, not damage. So 6 control points against her. She is at -3 to actions. And what was that? Both hands that you were grabbing away, kind of like just a full body grab. I'm guessing.
Like that under the armpit thing.
So cool. And aye, that's it. So this person is actually the one whose broom just got taken. He turns and starts sprinting. The other ones over here have both sprinted off. But the one,
None of them are standing around recording.
the one that has a recording device is still recording, but warily. Sigrid, I forgot to put a turn tracker on.
All right, so he's got my left arm. He had 5 control points. That means I'm at a -3.
-2. It rounds down at
Minus-
0.5.
Okay. Aha. Okay, so -2. Then, in that case, I am going to right arm swing to the torso at the guy holding my left arm.
Rightio.
And I haven't flipped the axe back, so this is still crushing.
Gotcha.
And torso. But we might as well all out determined, so this is just at a... Actually, it's at a +1.
I'm just checking to see if you can dodge while you're grappling someone. Yep. You can attempt a basic dodge. Which he makes. Just like the steps to the side as your axe swings past his chest there. Nice. Gelibro.
Z?
He's dead.
His spine might
Oh,
have
sorry.
broke.
uh,
I want to get this
One
guy off
tech-
my back to be appreciated.
one technical question.
Oi.
So I imagine she has a force field DR
Yurt.
that will get in the way of a grapple.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I mean, you can still be grappled, but you're not grappling her. You're grappling the force field.
Okay, so
So it might be relevant at some point.
correct. Lily.
You know, like if you have a contact agent or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's you're not actually touching her, but where your hands are making contact, it changes from completely invisible to this strange blue shield effect.
Oh, well, that matters because I probably can't teleport her.
Yeah.
Yep. I can still wrestle her to the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
And drag a blue guys around.
Can I see the blue guy? There's like 2 people in the way.
That one, you can see bits of him. He's got mostly cover. You can target
Oh,
any location, but I think they've all got some cover to them. So -2.
okay. In that case, let's try the head, skull.
Good shit.
No aims.
Don't crit on the, or don't crit fail, buddy.
I gotta look.
Don't
-7,
crit fail 3
-2.
times.
Yeah, looks like a success.
Success by 4. -2. It's every 5 damage it gets reduced by 1, right? Or every 10?
Every 5.
Every 5. Duh. Yeah, that makes it easy. Cool. You see it does make a difference to him. Like, blue sparks fly off his head as it disappears. He almost looks like he's solid, though, because it goes in about an inch and nothing seems to have happened.
Mm-hmm. Probably homogeneous.
Violet.
She'll take a couple steps forward and do a full defense parry. We generally just sort of keep an eye on things.
Koi. Framers. Alright, let's go for another grapple for that arm that you just swung with. Success! Grappled your right arm. I need to roll
Okay,
thrust.
she dodge?
All out.
Oh,
Ooh. 7 CP added to the right arm. So that is -3. So you're at -5 total now. And
Okay.
let's make another 4 rapid strikes.
one of those is
Crit fail, yes, correct.
a fail.
One of the first one is not a crit, unfortunately. Roll for the crit fail. I got a 13. And an unarmed critical miss on a 13. You drop your guard, and all active defenses are at -2 for the next turn. He's dropped his guard. The other one missed both like a rate loser. So I need to roll that damage. And it was that last time. And it's this. Ooh, critted yet 9 damage. Crush into the torso.
0.
Is that more than half your HP? 9?
No.
Cool. Gee. Wait, no. This one just holds its hand up forward at you, Violet. Like, don't you dare. And Lily, let me see what I can do now. Sorry, I want to add more control points against you. I think I just need to attack again.
Well, we're already in close combat, so we just do that to each other now.
Control points. Yep, I'm pretty sure I just need to roll another grappling skill. That is a success on the nose to try and improve the grapple. You may
And
attempt.
then I'm pretty sure it's against my strength, right? Or
It's-
wrestling, whichever's better.
It's not a quick contest, this.
Oh, okay. So what do I do?
I believe you can
I
dodge.
swear I'm supposed to do something.
Defenses. Let me get to my defenses. Defending.
Pretty sure it's
Yep,
for,
you can-
I thought it was just for strength.
You
but
can
that might be the
you can
only-
dodge, but you've got to reduce it by a quarter of the DX penalty.
Okay. So quarter. Sorry, I remove whatever quarter is. And I can't feel her, so if I did a regular dodge, it would be I wouldn't be able to teleport with her, right? Luke, because I don't have contact with her.
Correct.
So then I will just do regular dodge at a minus. I think it's a -2. Yeah, -2. Hey.
Oh wow. So yeah, he does not manage to improve his grip on you because you wriggle as he's clambering at your torso. Gee. Wait. Yeah.
Gee's
Gee.
grenade launcher appears in his hand.
Gee's gonna kill everybody. Matthias.
How high up are these guys?
0 meters. We're like hovering slightly above the ground.
Yeah, his feet are like his toes are dragging across the pavement.
Okay, let's whack that guy in the back. Defending or no? And oh crap, this is close combat.
If he has to defend, I think if he wants to defend, I think he's got to break.
He can still attempt to dodge, but he will have to break if he wants to retreat, unless he can carry both of you.
You can dodge normally in close combat. Your attack is at -2 to hit this person in close combat. So I will roll that. Since I have to go from the defense tab to the melee tab instead of just having them all right there. This is a pole, right? More of
Yeah.
a pole than a rod? Cool.
Yeah. Potential hit. Definite hit.
Definitely get hit.
In the back, did you say?
Yeah.
6 crushing damage to the back. It kind of bongs hard like you hit thick tempered glass.
That was a shit roll. Would have been great for any other roll, but for damage, that sucks.
Yeah, that is a poor roll. I am sorry for your poor roll. Frame's gonna wriggle and say, like, get off me! And she's gonna try and attack your grapple. Let me see. Let me see. One day I'll get quicker at this. Even more actions after a grapple?
Also, she is at that pretty low because I had quite a few things on her, remember? Control points.
Yep. Oh my god. Just search breaking free. Or breaking. There we go. Break free. It is a technique.
Around 390 or so. Oh, unless your techniques now.
Technical grappling, page 35. It's not a quick contest anymore. It's an attack directed at the grapple. You may use any limbs allowed. But to use one that you are currently grappling with, you must let go. Blah, 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 blah. You may defend it using a parry. Defend against it using a parry or dodge, Lily.
I mean, at the -2 still, or
It'd be at -1 because it's a quarter of that penalty.
probably not going to get it, but yeah.
So she manages to attack the grapple. She has got pitiful thrust damage. Let's see if she can inflict any CP to reduce her current penalty. Looking for a sheet. It's already open. Looking for a thrust. It's gonna be bad. Oh my god, no. So realizing that you've got fingers of steel, she suddenly looks a bit scared. Lucius?
Can I take one step and try and steal the remote?
You can attack her arm to grab it.
Go for a grapple.
There's a table for that in technical grappling. You've got judo, right?
Yes.
The penalty to grab a reach C or bulk -3 or better weapon is -5.
Okay, so I'll come out of the shadows and try to grapple that arm with the remote. And,
If you just want the arm with the remote on, it's only a -2.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I wanted. I want to see if I can take it away from her or just hold that arm, whatever I can. And here it goes.
Success. Oh, that's a success still. Her dodge is penalized greatly right now. Well, by 2. Oh, wait.
6. No, it's supposed to be more than 2.
A quarter of 10 is slightly more than 2, but would be rounded down.
You did mention rounding down on a half earlier.
But she is technically encumbered right now, and that grappling encumbrance is big enough to make her dodge now a 4 instead of A 4 with.
And for being technical about it, she is technically grappling.
Technically.
So now she's
yes.
got grappled on the arm also.
Correct. So roll thrust
Thrust
damage, Lucius.
Trust?
Oh.
All right. I
What's
was not trying to harm her.
what?
No,
do you-
this is just to get CP.
Let me
Ah.
just check your sheet as well.
0.
Zero.
Horrible acronym.
It is terrible. I just want to check your sheet to see what level you know judo at.
Level 60.
It's the same as the stat that it's associated with. So
Now that I'm thinking of it, I probably should have taken judo over wrestling because that's what my mom knows. But we'll fix that later.
Lily,
Yeah. I'm just gonna like, instead of having her by like the fingers, I'm gonna go for that like under the armpits, like, you know,
just grapple. Yeah.
just grapple.
Roll wrestling.
Actually,
again.
no. I never mind. I'm just gonna tighten down. It's easier because I can just roll thrust on it, right?
Yeah, it'd just be thrust again, and you increase CP. You need to spend those control points to do techniques and what have you.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just looking to build up.
I think there is an
Yeah.
upper limit on how many you can have, but it might be
I mean-
10.
I only have a couple right now, right? How many did I have? 6.
6, correct.
I might as well max out. Hey, there we go. 10.
Well, another 2, because it's half of that.
Oh yeah.
You rolled a 6, so she were at... Wait, no, you rolled a 12 before. Must have.
No, I rolled a 6. You were wrong the first time. I think.
So now she's at -5.
Okay, there we go.
This guy's still filming. He's just saying like, holy shit, Sigrid.
All right. We'll try this again. The guy who's grappling my left arm, we will all out determined at his chest.
I grappled your other arm, right?
Yeah, she's looking at her legs.
Oh, both arms are grappled? When did that happen? I'm sorry, I totally missed that.
Their last turn, just before
Another
you
guy
got
grabbed your other
punched
arm.
in chest.
Oh,
Your legs are free.
And he rolled a 9, so you ended up at 4 more. So you're at a -6 for control points
Wait.
against you.
the last thing I recalled, I heard a -5. I was at -5 now. But
Yeah.
I just thought it was the one guy.
No, it's both of these now. It was this one that grabbed for your right arm.
Oh, okay.
So you've you've got -5 overall, but you've technically only got -3 on that one arm.
Okay. I don't know. Can I just break free?
You can attempt to attack the grapple. Roll DX or your best grappling skill.
It is same as stat.
They slip it out of the way, Myas.
Nice piles of people. Let's raid some zombies.
Oh my god. Obviously. Whereabouts?
Let's see. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Got those?
You're really gonna pile zombies on me?
And on top of Ev.
Oh, it's not Ev, it's on top of her.
Your arms are inside zombie walls right now, though. People grappling her.
Ugh.
What was the distance there? Let's see. 9.
Oh no, you grabbed that zombie token, remember?
Oh yeah. forgot her name. Female something, I believe. Yep, there she is. There we go.
Made the first, made, and made. All hit. All right. And remember,
Zombies.
they're 2 yards, so it's
So you do cover all of us, you dick.
yeah. The center hex is actually empty, and the hexes around are filled with zombies.
Okay.
High five for being cautious, Audrey.
So
I was
like
about to pick, I was
like
about
this.
to pick a fight with the blue guys, but I'm glad I didn't.
You know, never pick a fight with the Blue Man Group.
More like this, Z Warrior.
Yeah, it's more like that.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. So, Lily, you are in fact covered in zombies. You are in a zombie wall right now.
I'm a bitch.
Violet?
Is
I
that a
have
bit
no idea.
terrifying?
No idea how that will interact with technical grappling.
This isn't the first time this has happened to her.
She
No.
is covered in literal rotting corpse.
Again. So Violet's going to gesture to the blue guy that just put the hand up and sort of point behind him. And wait, and we'll wait because, yeah.
This one kind of pulls its arms out of the zombie wall and just like stares kind of dumbfoundedly. This one cocks its head but then does turn to the side. Geet, you have a grenade launcher.
Yeah, how tall are these zombie walls?
I believe it
4
says
yards.
in the macro. Yes, 4 yards high.
4 yards high, and how high is the roof that I am standing upon?
Higher than that. You're a good 20 yards up right now.
So can I see the lady in the goggles?
Yes, just barely. You can see the top of her green hair.
Oh, okay, I want to see her face. So I'm gonna aim.
Aim at green hair. Matthias.
Let's go for the sweepstakes.
Sweepstakes.
Take a step. I'm not sure if you want to treat that as a runaround attack. I was already on the side, partially in view.
I'll allow it. Yeah, let's run around. Allow it for myself.
And let's go all out determined, because why not?
You hit.
Okay, so,
He
target may
dodges.
defend normally. Target defends normally.
What do you think you're doing? What is happening?
Did the blue guy actually talk?
No. Sorry. But Frame will...
That's green hair lady.
Green hair lady will scream what is happening and kind of twist around as... Because Lily's arms are still grabbing onto her body, along with a bunch of zombie arms that are just, like, patting her. And also she's got a shadowy arm grabbing her arm. And Lucius.
Do the blue
Oh,
guys have
Lucius,
weird
oh.
ponytails that they have sex with?
I hope not.
So Lucius, just roll another thrust to get more CP, because I'm about to do something.
You have to roll
Control
another
points.
grapple check first.
He still got her.
Mm-hmm,
He never
but
let go.
I'm pretty certain that you need to roll another grapple check in order to inflict more control points, because that
Okay.
person is technically struggling against you as you try to tighten your grip. So yeah, judo to inflict more CP against her. She's already pretty high on it. Your choice, Everoth.
Is there any way that I can struggle to get the remote from her hand this turn, or I still need to do more grapple checks?
It would need to be another grapple check to switch to the remote,
I'll do that
but
if possible.
because
What would be the?
it's an adjacent location, so that's got special rules. Adjacent locations. You've not got any CP spent yet. But you can roll a straight up judo check to try and inflict more against the arm you've already grappled.
Yeah.
Success. She does not resist. Roll thrust again. 2. You've got a control point against her. You have some
Alright.
control over her, Lily. You are surrounded by
Question.
zombies.
How much weight do I have on me currently?
In zombies?
Yeah,
Oof, a fair bit,
'cause I'm
probably.
on the edge of it.
In pounds of zombies.
In pounds of zombies, how much?
400?
I need a number.
Four,
Oh,
472
whatever.
pounds of zombies.
all right. Then I go up 3 meters. Straight up out of those zombies with her still holding on and dangling Lucius, I assume.
3 meters would not
Alright,
get
so-
you out of the zombies.
All right, well, I'm moving up 2 meters then because I also forgot Lucius is attached. So yes, 2 meters up.
That's even less outside the zombies.
Yeah, I know, but that's as much as I can move.
She's starting the process.
Boop. Well, you move with zombies. She remains behind because of the barrier.
I think she's pushing her way up through the zombies, not
Yeah.
warping.
Not warping.
Oh, you're just pushing your way up through the zombies.
Yeah,
Well,
I got
they form a solid wall. They can't be lifted.
what?
That's why she was asking what's the weight of zombies that's on top
What's
of
the
her.
weight of zombies
The
on
wall.
top of me? Yeah.
Well, they form a solid wall. They are interconnected. You would also be lifting the zombies below you, which are also attached to the ground right now.
God damn it, Myas. How
Uh,
much? Wait.
Well, the wall has a HP value.
So
It
you
does-
can attack the wall, you just can't move through it.
So
I
you
just-
can reverse engineer the wall's weight from its HP.
But in the absence of a limitation, I don't think walls can be lifted.
What happens if I put a wall in an elevator?
I mean, they can be moved through though.
Are we really talking about vision and Sword Hammer now?
But yeah, so you'd have to rip up the tarmac, or rip the zombies apart. They've got 21 DR and 4 HP per yard.
Yeah. So if you can, I don't know, deal 25 damage, you can rip through the wall.
And lift them up, yeah.
God damn it, Myas. You ruined everything. All right.
Well, to be fair, when you're grappling someone, you're supposed to be in the same hex.
Am I in the
Not-
same hex?
This is true.
Yeah, you should be.
Okay. And then if that's the case, if we're in the same hex and not like this weird I'm shoved inside a wall thing,
Mm-hmm.
then how much does she weigh?
You, a couple of £100.
200 pounds?
Yeah.
Lucius, how much do you weigh?
I should be around 50.
50 pounds? What?
What?
No, sorry. Oh, wow. I don't have any weight. I don't think I have any inventory on.
No,
His
as
total's probably about 180 right now.
180, so about 400 pounds total?
Yeah.
Okay, then I move up 2 meters. Thank you.
Rightio. Guy's still filming. You're encased by zombie walls. Sigrid.
Okay, so then technically these two guys would be on top of me still.
They kind of still trying to grab at your arms, but you can just slip free because they are very confused and also being grabbed at, and they're inside walls.
Okay. Gross. Yeah, I guess I'll just slip my arms out.
Nice.
There we go. That's a full gig. Just watches.
Violet.
Likewise, she's gonna go and sit down on those benches.
This guy steps forward as you move, and then just stops and turns around. This one doesn't like you hitting it in Myas, though. So he's gonna make an all-out strong kick to the chest.
Bigot can't handle a guy hitting on him.
You went all out last time, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Luckily, he's gonna re-roll that twice.
And
Great.
take the
Wow.
16, which is a hard miss. And he falls.
Also, he's missing a good portion of his head.
A little bit, right? Yeah. There's a little divot there inside of his head. Inch deep. Geet.
Not gonna actually check the wording, but luck is limited in what it allows you to do to affect others' rolls, but others' rolls that are directly attacking you is fair game.
Yep. It's true.
So can you see more of her head now that she's floating 2 meters up?
Yeah.
Can I see her face?
Yeah, you can see bits of her face. Not all of it.
Alright.
She's wearing big glasses and she's got a heavy fringe.
Okay, so but -5, you think? The normal to the face.
Yeah, -5, the normal to the face penalty. Try to shoot her in the face. While
I'm trying
Lily's
to shoot her in
carrying
the
her.
face. Yep. With my grenade launcher. Don't worry, anybody.
I'm actually not. I know exactly what you're doing.
And your range will be like 18-ish.
It's 9 meters and I'm 20 meters up, right?
Yeah. So you could put
So my
that
effective
in.
range is
Well,
5.
You're 18 meters up. Because
18 meters up.
they're 2 meters up.
Oh, that's true. Okay, it turns out that makes my effective range the exact same. So, wow, really? It's an even. It is exactly even.
You've been aiming.
Oh right, I've been aiming, so it's +1. Haha! I hit with what's my recoil? 2?
Correct.
So 12 paintballs hit her in the face.
What is
Or
Or
I
hit
the
didn't
the
know
shield
exactly
right
what-
in front of her face.
what is the rate of fire?
48.
So you hit everyone with paintballs. Lily, Lucius, and her, but her face does take the vast majority of them.
What is the effect of multiple paintballs impacting on her shield and the paint kind of sitting there?
She's blind, bro.
Okay, that was
Her
the
shield
worst
doesn't
case
fade first.
scenario. The best case scenario was that all of the impact spread across all of her shields would somehow overload it.
What was that? Sorry, Jared.
Her shield doesn't affect what's on it.
It will, but For this instant, she is painted over. Matthias?
Zombies are kind of unnerving. Let's just back up.
I'll give you idiot kids jewels. Lucius?
How am I still up from the zombie wall, or just still in the middle of it?
Just still in the middle of it, near the top.
Okay, I'm gonna continue trying to wrestle the control off her. Straight up judo.
That is, you can now that you've got control over her, you can attempt to wrestle the entire device off her wrist.
That's what I'll try.
And that is a quick contest, which you won by a shit ton.
Woo!
So it starts to unclip, and
Did he get through the shield?
that's a good point. No. No, so you actually can't grab the wrist device because it's on the other side of a shield.
So you just got her holding onto her wrist.
So you hold it
Shield.
onto her arm to stop her from grabbing it at the minute.
So thrust damage again for more CP.
Yeah, pretty much.
-1. Does she get control?
No, unfortunately for me. Lily.
Just up another 2 meters.
Right.
Oh wait, I can do 3 now because so 3 meters.
Start running up. You emerge from the top of the zombie walls. This guy is just like, zombies, dude. He's pointing. His finger appears on the camera screen. Secret.
I guess now that my arm is free, I'm gonna spin my axe over.
Whoosh. Is that a ready maneuver?
Yes, I would assume.
Myers.
Just waiting to see what comes out of the zombie walls.
Violet. Still just
Same.
framers. This one will roll over onto its front gate.
I think we'll aim at her again, but again, I'm gonna wait to see how things develop.
Matthias.
What did this guy do?
Rolled over.
Rolled over.
He was on his back from his failed flying sidekick. Now he's on his belly.
Let's go all out. Stupid tabs.
Stupid tabs. We'll fix it once we've finished this other job
13
that'll take
versus
months.
this. Dodge, all out dodge.
All out dodge it is. Frame. So you don't want jewels? Lucius. Maybe muted. Yep.
Was I muted?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sorry. Still trying with the arm.
More judo.
By 3 this time. She might be able to fight it.
It's not a quick contest anymore, but she cannot because of the amount already inflicted against her. Feel free to roll thrust again.
Okay. -1 again.
Lily.
Just up 3 more meters.
So they emerge from the zombie walls. Everyone could see him now. This guy's pointed his camera phone up into the sky.
Oh, and I will say, 2D. Or no, wait, you're not in costume. Lucius, mind calling?
Can you use possession on a sealed person? Sigrid, you're up.
No, I said mind calling. Mind calling, like ringing phone.
Gotcha. Sigrid.
Well, I think for now it's actually probably a wise idea to turn around and start cutting my way through the zombie wall. No, not turn around. Start cutting my way through the zombie wall there.
Just roll damage for me. I am certain you will hit. You can roll damage at the all-out strong if you want.
Yeah, the wall has no defense.
Fair.
12 cut in. Is there an armor divisor on that? No?
No.
Don't think it penetrates the walls. DR.
You might want to start climbing.
Nice. But you know what?
Miles.
That's enough damage. Nearly. No, it's not. You hit a hard thing and you see blue between zombie bits that you chopped open. Myas.
Take a few steps over here.
Gotcha. Underneath the weird anime character, Violet.
Seeing a handy distraction, she's going to stand up and activate her cleats.
Cleats activated. This guy's gonna step forward and start climbing. Geek.
Nice.
Oh, this guy, he'll get to his knees.
I think I'm staying on Overwatch,
Matthias.
so I'll keep aiming.
Matthias will say to the blue guy, "What are you?"
He's dangling. She's like, there's jewels in my bag, just take them. What the fuck? Lucius?
Still fighting over it.
Practicing, more like. Bless you. Unless she crits. Nearly, but no, go ahead and roll thrust again.
Got it.
Hey, another
Hey!
control point.
You've got another control point over her arm. Lily? Are you still going up?
Yeah, the authorities, I finished. So, Lucius, would you mind contacting the authorities?
Interspersed with jewels. I will give you jewels.
Oof.
Sigrid?
Oh my god.
Still, are you climbing? Or do you start to climb?
Yeah, I guess start to climb.
Myas.
Seems like the only way out.
Damn zombies.
Your wall is so annoying, man. Don't do that again. Us in it.
I move over here.
Violet.
Freaking climbing blue guys. Cleats go back to whence they came. Time to get the hell out of here.
He goes up a yard. This guy will stand face you and get back into a combat position. Complete silence, unfortunately. Geet.
Concentrating on Snatcher.
Matthias.
Did it react at all?
Dude, whatever is loud behind you is really loud.
The vacuum cleaner, I believe. It did not react, it just stood up.
I'll increase dodge again.
Rightio. She's like whirling around and looking down. She's like, "Help me! Someone help me! They help!" Lucius.
Same. Still doing this.
We're 11 meters up now.
Oh,
You're quite high now. Yeah, don't look down, Lucius. Don't let go.
yeah, he's not looking down and not letting go. Mostly out of the dangling on his feet. Wait, do I get a minus for being in the air?
I mean, you might have your legs clung around mine or something at this point. We are a ball of wrestling.
Yeah, this is a
Shenanigans
ball
at
of
this
people rising. It is pretty much Lily behind, with her arms fully around her body. And Lucius, you must be on the front, grabbing that arm and holding it out to one side or something. But yeah, you can inflict more control points if you like.
Yep.
Hey, another one. You're
Another
at 3.
control point. Nice. Let me just try and see what kind of techniques you can use. You can inflict pain if you want. Lily, you're up for now, though.
We're going up 3 more and then stopping.
Rightio. This guy pans his camera back down to the blue dude that Matthias just asked a question of. Sigurd?
I guess keep climbing.
Keep climbing. You're past halfway. On your next turn, you will, see over the top. It's easy to wriggle up these things. It almost feels like they're helping you climb.
Okay.
Myas.
I'll approach the zombie wall and the flesh meld.
Violet.
She finds a comfortable place to wait for it to wrap up.
Framers carry on climbing. This guy almost reaches the top. Gee.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna get to up there, and the next round, a head's gonna pop up, and you're gonna be like, ah, murder.
Concentrated snatcher last round. Success snatcher
Yep.
this round.
G's grenade launcher disappears, and Sigrid's superhero outfit appears in his hands.
Interesting. Matthias.
Is it just standing there?
Just standing there, but it looks ready to defend itself if you attack.
The zombie stuff is a bit too heavy, so Mantis is going to also hold his ground. Increased dodge.
Roidio. She keeps shouting, "Help! You're with a broom, help!" Lucius.
Okay, still the same. You know.
She's not attempting to resist.
Oh, that fails for a control point, I guess.
Still at 3. Lily.
I'm gonna start saying something to her.
Shh.
That's it.
Sigrid.
I guess. Dodge.
Sigrid, your head pops up at the top.
Okay.
You can see this top of this blue guy's head climbing on the other side here. You can see his fingers just on the edge of the top.
Can I like whip myself up and like kind of lunge at him?
Give me a climbing check. You pull yourself up there. I'll give you a moving attack on this round as well, yeah.
Fred, use tackle attack.
Can I make it all out?
I think you don't have any other option.
Yes.
Well, I
like,
could do a movement attack or make it all out.
like vaulting
Potentially.
over the top of it. Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All out moving
Okay.
forward.
yeah. And I guess all out determined.
Alrighty.
So
Nice.
There you go. Although it's not a crit.
why isn't it a crit?
I'm pretty sure
Because,
it's
oh, never mind.
crit, yeah. They weren't more than -3 in penalties. Holy
Ooh.
shit, what does that do?
That's gonna do some stuff.
Ouch.
And it's on camera.
It's
I'm gonna
true.
hit the Twitter with this.
Targets
Peek the top, head butted off the top.
targets DR protects at half value, rounding down.
So I assume it ends with like a tackle and then we just fall down the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 yards. I'll do something weird and I'll add your HP to his for this falling damage.
Basically a
Just
4-yard
falling on
slam.
top of him.
Okay, that's 20.
This is gonna hurt him.
At half DR.
Eight at half DR. He cracks, and like the whole surface of him flickers briefly. You hear a crack underneath him. Nice.
Being melded, can I sense the framer flash?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go back, but do I also wind up rolling thrust for control points or?
If you want to stay grappled, yes.
Okay, yes, that is exactly what I'm doing.
And you actually use more than your basic strength if you're using more than just 2 arms. Like
Yeah, I
if
mean I've got the guy
you're
hugged
throwing,
and tackled.
yeah, the whole body into it. Let me get to the table. Your
Oh, I
base
should have been doing more.
is your base strength 20.
My base strength is 15.
Base strength is 15. 2 hands and 2 legs is 1.5 times strength. So it'd be 23. Change your thrust
23.
to 23 and then roll it.
Oh, one less than what I do.
Oh wait. That's. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
It's
But
the rule of superheroes.
You
The
added
smaller your book, the
23.
stronger you are.
I added 23. It was like, oh sweet. Oh right.
That's still
Oh, shit, I'm glad that fairy never punched anyone.
4 control over him.
Agreed.
Oh,
Violet, stand up, cleats out.
No, she's cheering. Go
Woo!
red!
It's just gonna try and punch you in the face, which it manages, but it went all out. No, it fails with shock damage and stuff. Yeah, failed. Geet.
Is that other ones? Are they still just sparring off over there?
What?
Luke.
What?
No, that's
Are these two just still staring at each other?
Yeah, for now. Oh wait, where it is turn. My bad.
Yeah, it was this guy's turn.
It'll turn its head to look over there, and then start moving towards Sigrid. My bad.
all right. So Guy teleports next to Sigrid while holding her costume.
So now
Matters.
everyone can see them switch from their street clothes into their costumes.
It's a truly
Just Sigrid.
universe brain level decision. I agree.
The sheet's gotten so crowded visually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do all out determined to all out strong to the torso.
Great. Roll damage. Wow. Yeah.
Add 6 to that.
Add 6 to
Two
it.
two per die, right? Or is it no?
Right.
It's 1 per die. Add 3 to that.
So
What is it?
18.
nice.
All out strong is 1 per die. Yep, 18.
You knock him onto his face again.
Which is unnerving, since that should be more than enough damage to do more than that.
And you do see a big crack in his back appear when you smack him. Just let me go! And Lucius?
Same attempt.
Yep.
Trying to get more control points.
Nope.
1.
Halved to 0. Lily.
All right, so this is my third turn talking, so I have 3 seconds. I'm like, call you off your goons and give up. And then, you know what? Screw it. I'm going up 3 more.
Sigrid? Are you just bashing this guy's face in?
2 more.
Yeah.
How many control points have you got inflicted against him?
4, I believe.
You can reduce the hit location penalty using those.
Okay. Then I guess we'll go all out determined face, and we'll use 1 to.
It might be 2 per reduction of 1. Let me
Okay.
see. I'll double check. Nope,
super
1
strength on these
1
things.
CP per -1 removed.
Okay, so this is just straight up then to the face.
You hit. He does not dodge. He tries to. With the axe.
With the axe.
Oof. Oh dear. That'll be enough. It chops through. It cracks hideously, and your axe buries in deep and reveals him to be hollow. And as soon as you reach the center, he flickers and just turns into sparks and disappears.
Cool. I assumed that was what was gonna happen.
Your knees rubbing against the concrete.
Hey, I got a burb.
No worries. I think now is actually probably a good time for a break. We could probably
Combat can
also
still happen?
end turn on you what?
Yeah. I was just about to say, is combat still happening?
Not really. She's gonna say, "I need my arm to do that."
All right, well, let's take a break.
All right.
Mhm.
We'll be right back in 5 minutes.
We are returned.
It's true. He's correct. So a bit of fight's broken out here. Someone bust out a closed jewelry store, laughing maniacally with a big swag bag of gems on the back. Accidentally knocked over a car, but were just laughing at her power too much to be that bothered about it. You guys sprung into action to beat her head in. She had some blue guys backing her up. Seems to be made out of the same stuff as her shield and powers are. And it kind of just turned into a huge body pile of people and zombies. And she is currently being held immobile by Lily and Lucius, who are floating above the zombie walls. Sigrid just beat one of these things to death. The other is on its face with a big crack in its back. And Lily, you're telling her to surrender, and she's saying, I can't turn these off without my arm, which Lucius is like kind of twisting behind her back now.
All right, so I'll float over slowly to the roof of the building so Lucius can get off, but grab her if we need be, and so we're still high.
The zombie walls start crumbling. These guys were inside them. They all kind of like fall down and then stand back up slowly. This one that Myas beat on gets to its feet.
As they're like flopping around, can Sigurd just like whip around and start in on making less of them?
If you want to just start fighting them, yeah. They will fight back.
Are they not fighting back right now?
If you don't attack them, they will just group up in a little circle like this.
Okay. Well, I guess let them be then.
There will be an answer.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Let them be. Let them be. Let them be.
See, all three of you are on the roof of a nearby building, Lily. Sorry.
So that way he can let go. I'm still holding on to her though, so but Lucius can let go. But so that way we can easily just go a couple meters ahead if me and her need to have floaty words.
All right.
Violet does want to peek inside the jewelry store before the actual authorities arrive.
Yeah, it is
Not,
empty.
not take anything, just wants to
Take her
look.
cut.
It was closed. There are plenty of fine pieces of jewelry still lying around in the wreckage.
How much damage did she do?
Every cabinet is shattered. The whole front glass window is blown out. And it was the same blast that caused that car to roll over twice.
Right.
The
Impressive.
center of the room's pretty clear. There's like a nice clean circle. And then lots
We'll,
of trash.
we'll stay outside just in case, though. That would be an awkward place to be standing when the authorities arrived.
Since there's video evidence of Red here flashing her badge, what do you guys think about her kind of acting as a public face and wearing her costume?
Lily was gonna do the
Uh,
same.
Are you asking that out of character?
No.
Over the radio. I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're
Wait,
all
we don't have
wearing
our radios right
radios.
now.
No.
We'll have this discussion later.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I think Lucius lets go when we're on the edge of the building. Does she turn off her power thing?
No. She stands there. She's like, "What's wrong with you kids?"
I don't want jewelry.
Well, I need some things. And if
Okay.
that jewelry store's going to hoard them for people to just wear on chains and rings, then I'll take them for something useful.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
I think Lily's taken her elsewhere.
No,
Okay.
this is the building he's on.
Roof?
He
To the
he
roof
walked
with-
down next to Sigurd.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, we're on the roof. Sorry.
Okay.
Thought you were still up there. Yeah, no.
Sigurd grabs her helmet and puts it on and runs over to the little box that she is now certain is the camera thing and goes, "Ah, Sigurd!" Flashes the bulls.
How as you start running towards him, he kind of backs up and looks a bit scared.
You want an interview? That's Sigrid.
Sigurd!
I mean, she's
Manchus
not.
is going to disappear with the camera guy there and all that.
Mm-hmm. He's just leaving. Lily?
We're waiting for the authorities now.
She's gonna start interacting with her arm thing.
Be ready to float out over the.
Just warp her ass to the
Did
ocean.
you cut off there at the end of your sentence?
No, just getting ready to move if we need to.
I might have seemed like I cut off, but I
Oh,
just
sorry.
stopped talking. Okay. I'm just
So
deciding
I'll
what I'm
warp
gonna
up
do.
there.
Gee warps up there.
Does she do what she said? Told?
No. She is suddenly encased in a sphere. The armor goes solid and dark, and the barrier turns into a bubble around her that pushes you away from grabbing her.
I would like to use my possession.
This is where the answer to if you can use it on a sealed person would have been nice.
I believe I don't have to have an exposed brain to ghostly get into it.
But you might have to have some exposed skin.
Does he? How is it constructed? Because usually, for almost anything needing direct access to skin, is itself a limitation, like blood agent, or I'm sure it has a stupid name, but respiratory agent.
I don't
But
have
like-
anything of this sort. It's actually a range of 10 yards for me
Is
to
it
get.
a malediction?
To possess a new host, you must concentrate for 1 second and physically touch him. But you've got ranged on it.
Yes.
So that takes away the touching,
You can just
but
do
it
it.
still keeps physical. Or does it? No, ranged for warped specifically would remove the touch, I'd imagine.
And physical touching doesn't mean skin to skin. It means you touch the person.
So would I be able to?
That's true enough. Yes.
Which means you can use protection.
I roll a 7.
Rule of 16, you beat her.
After you see that after she puts the bubble in and everything, and she's about to resist, she suddenly beeps the button and puts her out, and just shakes her head, saying, "Why do they always make me do this?" As
I'm gonna
Lucius basically just
Grab Lucius's
faints.
limp body and pull him closer to the into the middle of the building.
I'm guessing you just take the arm thing off. Power
Yes.
it down and take it off.
Completely. I'll give it to Lily so that it's out of her reach.
All right, then we'll float down, and I'm gonna still lock you so when the authorities arrive.
No problem.
All right, and we'll float like a couple meters over the ground and wait for surf.
All right. Anyone else doing anything in the next couple of minutes?
What did the street sweeper look like?
The who?
Street
Shiny guy?
sweeper.
Oh,
Street sweeper. He had a mustache, cap, short, old.
It wasn't too long. Matthias will probably find him
Mm-hmm. Correct.
and hand his broom back.
It's a bit damaged.
Uh,
But he doesn't
sorry.
really notice. Thank you. It's my broom. That was crazy. You alright?
Yeah. And then Matthias will try to disappear.
Alright. He's just like turning around and looking and say like, where's Surf? What's going on? Then he turns around and
When I say disappear, I don't mean like go into a crowd or an alley or something. I mean his ability that I've never mentioned before.
Sweet.
Go ahead, roll secret ability.
He could do the Batman.
Also, Lucius, later on, while you got her possessed for a few minutes, you should try to remember things.
I wanted to ask once the zine ended to see what we could dig on her mind while I'm just waiting for the Surf to take me away.
You need to roll IQ per memory you're after at a -1 per hour before now.
Okay, I would like to try 2 hours before now as to why do I need the emeralds?
Okay.
What am I powering up?
Perfect. IQ -2.
I rolled a 7.
The emeralds
Ooh.
run that machine on her wrist. She is not a metahuman. She is just a normal human. The machine
Okay.
she had was powering everything. She's incredibly smart. And she
she's
knows
just
it.
powering him with emeralds. Or special gem.
There's all sorts of other stuff in there, but emeralds are the main thing.
Hmm.
She's mostly built it out of over-the-shelf consumer electronics that have been released in the last couple of years. I'll allow you that one for free.
Any reason I am doing this?
For power, for fun,
They will finally recognize my genius?
to
Something like that?
to be able to compete with the metahumans that are walking around on street and are able to like attack her and kill her if they needed to or wanted to at a whim.
Wait.
Syndrome?
She fears metahumans.
Syndrome.
Hmm.
Bad guy from The Incredibles.
Yep.
Bad guy.
Syndromella.
I'm gonna snag one of her gauntlets and abscond with it. Sigrid, I'm gonna leave your costume there. You're welcome to take it or wear it or not, as you guys see fit.
I mean, where did you get it from? Because I'm actually pretty sure that other than the helmet, everything else is at the bottom of the ocean.
It's got a barnacle on it.
Because it was
It might be a little
That's
damp.
awesome.
well, it's not only a little damp, but it is just like Swiss cheese.
I
There's a
forgot about it. Okay, it's something that approximates your uniform and your helmet.
I figured you brought a
No,
helmet
it's
and
it,
a
and there are
cape.
eels coming out of it. Eels are filling the Swiss cheese holes.
They're not eels, they're them death worms that eat whales and can swim up your penis via the
Well-
Amazon River.
there's a mask for her.
There's a mask for her.
I think just her helmet.
Okay.
Oh, for
The
Sigrid.
persona. Yeah.
Right. Well, you wear goggles as well. Like, I mean, so long as you cover your eyes, no one will ever know who you are.
There's actually a quirk for that, but you said that is not a thing in this game.
No, I
I
was
think
being
she's
sarcastic.
registered as Sigrid, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't actually give a fuck about secret identity anymore.
She
There
just wants
is-
the helmet because it looks cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the helmet looks awesome.
The surf emergency sirens are approaching. Yeah, hear the white noise mixed with the klaxon.
Ethan's surf, a bit of Beach Boys.
No. Something else.
GNND and all the way.
There we go. And a surf van will roll up. People step out. What's going on here?
Robbery at a jewelry store. Vigilante Lily Dunning, vigilante number 8.
It's actually more like 8. Yeah, no, that's accurate.
508. They started it at 500, so it would make it appear as though they're more vigilantes.
0008 apprehended this suspect trying to steal items from the jewelry store. Berserker 0009 assisted, and we apprehended her.
Looking around, Maius, are you still here? Lucius is unconscious shadow.
Yeah. No. I'm
Lucius is
physical.
on top of a building, unconscious.
Okay.
Not a shadow.
Still in her
That's a-
brains.
Probably guarded by Guy.
Gee left.
Oh, yeah.
Gigon.
I took one of her gauntlets and left.
But Maius, you're here.
Yeah, Myers went back to the guy with the cart. Get more food.
Hey, wait, buddy. Wait, buddy.
Was anyone else involved? You there? Are you okay? Person just sat on his arse here, like, open mouth, like, yeah. I'm alright. Me car's wrecked, though. And they saved me, though. And the zombie mountain.
Or there might have been someone else involved. There was indeed a zombie mountain.
The surf dude will just point over at you, Maius. Say, you! Are you a registered crime fighter? Are you a registered vigilante?
No.
Did you have any hand in this?
Hand? No.
Anyone?
Semantics.
Mm.
Could you arrest her, please?
They're looking at each other. There's a couple of them that arrived in this first vehicle. Someone else arrives. They just keep watching. He goes back to the vehicle they arrived in and talks on a radio quickly. All right, we'll take her, he says when he comes back. We would like to speak to you at some point as well. There are several report forms. It's not been finalised yet. We would have preferred if you'd held off on active work like this until the proper
We
We were
were
getting
We were having ice cream.
no kebabs, but we were having
Kebabs.
kebabs, and this has happened across the street.
Well,
Sigurd will be like, "Oh, okay, you want us to not do it? Here, let her go." And she grabs the lady and like pushes her away from them. Like, "We not supposed to vigilante yet. You free, you go."
you get pushed by Sigurd, Lucius. Told you free to go, Bayer.
And Lily like lifts an eyebrow at the surf officers.
Well, there's still paperwork you'll have to fill out. It's just that paperwork doesn't exist yet.
Email it to us.
We'll need full statements from everyone. Have you filmed this? And he's like over there. He's running. He wouldn't know it. He already ran away when he saw surf coming. He was like, fuck that.
Yeah, this is going on the internet.
But it's like already online.
No, it's gonna take hours to upload that video.
Yeah.
90s.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's got a fancy camera phone, but it's only VGA quality, unfortunately. Sigurd's a red blur that drops down. All right.
But yeah,
All right, fine. We'll be in touch. 00080009. Thank you. Please, madam, if you'll come with us and not resist.
it might be funny to let her go right the hell now.
Oh yeah. As soon as they take hold of her, I go back into my body. I wake up.
What are you doing? Don't grab me! Oh, you bastards! You fascist bastards! Let me go! These children attacked me! I will receive a full statement. There are witnesses we need to talk to. Other vehicles are arriving. An ambulance and people checking on this fella. This guy just hands you a massive special mixed grill kebab, Myas.
They didn't
Oh,
walk
nice.
off with the arm thing. I think I just got my mom a present. I'm just standing there staring at it, looking back at them, looking at it, shrug.
As Lucius sees you looking at the bracelet, he just leans in to whisper, "It's powered by emeralds."
You're on a roof.
Oh, I'm on a roof.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
never mind
wake
then.
up on a roof.
I thought it was here. That's why.
No, you wake
so-
up on a roof.
Boop. I'm on the roof.
Yeah. Then make them-
What does she do once she regains her mind?
Start resisting, screaming that they need to. They've done something to me. They've wiped my mind over the last. I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where news, Lily? Where news?
Where what?
Is this
This
true?
make us famous.
We're gonna
What?
need to
Or
talk to more witnesses about this. If this is the case, she's like trying to shake him off.
How
talk to
we?
all the witnesses you want. Just go ahead and you want to question us, we'll give you the report right now. But we apprehended her, and I held her until you arrived.
Mm-hmm. That's what you say. And they interviewed the guy who were in the car, and he's like, I was driving, and then my car rolled over, and a bald guy pulled me out of there. There was that floating blonde kid. She were next to me for a second. And then I sat down on the curb here, and then zombies appeared. Big walls of zombies. And then the blonde kid floated out of there with just, it was just a ball of bodies. And he points up at roof across street, and they flew over onto that roof. Then they flew back down, and then you guys got here. I don't know what they did in there. I don't know what happened to that jewelry store. I was just driving past it and it exploded. They both look at her. They're like, do you have any identification? She's like rummaging around inside her pockets. But then they like, one of them's opening up the bag that's on her shoulder that's full of jewelry and gems. Unless you took that off her.
No, those were totally left on her.
That sounds a bit convenient, doesn't it?
All I did was hold on to her until we let go.
That's true. You never
we got
mentioned
here.
taking him off her, so they'd still be on her.
What does Rich Kid Dunning need with a bag of jewels anyway?
Like, she could have a pistol at her waist. Like, she has not been searched.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true.
She got really cooperative there for a second.
The evidence is against you, madam. We're gonna need to take you in. You can't resist us like this. Please come with us. We will be talking to everyone involved again. And then a Horizon News van arrives.
Secret!
And then at this point, with the Horizon News fan, I'm gonna start interviewing Sigrid as a Horizon employee.
There's already the the person trying to interview you, someone would walk over with a microphone while the camera's filming you.
All right, actually, I'll just I won't take credit this time, but I'll be like, oh hey guys. Do I know these two?
No, you've not met them before. It's a big company.
Yeah.
And you'll
What
get
floor
interviewed.
were we on?
I don't know. X.
Hey guys, Lily Dunning, floor X, corner office.
You work at Dunning Tower?
No, Horizon.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You work at Horizon. Floor X. That's empty.
Well, I was given the office by the former occupant. Anyway,
She just frowns and checks her head. What's going on here?
give a full lowdown and let Sigrid give all her spice so we can get new techno remix from Sigrid. Go, Red, go!
Roll public speaking.
Killing Christians.
Or singing. Or drumming. Just do a solo.
No, I think Sigrid just starts telling the epic tale. Oh, the car comes crashing and rolling over us while we're rolling towards us while we eat our kebabs, and I jump over the car, and I'm very Irish all of a sudden, or Scottish, nowhere near what I'm going for, but then she does her maniacal laugh, and I tell
I'm gonna,
her,
as you say maniacal laugh, I'm gonna actually go, Red, you learned a new word. Way to go.
and she thank you, and I tell her, you should surrender now because Sigrid is here. Sigrid. And I went to attack her, and she left blue things. They're very hard like hard glass. When you hit it, it just bounced off, so you had to hit it really hard, and like bam, and like bam, and like bam, and like bam, and eventually I get through, and it just disappear. But Lily, blink. She came in behind her, and she grabbed her and teleported her, and she's the one who managed to get the actual culprit, and I fended off the zombies, the zombie wall. I don't know where that came from, but yes, that's what Sigrid does.
They'll put subtitles on, but half of them will just be indecipherable in brackets.
And then afterwards, I will give a coherent interview saying the exact same thing, omitting names.
Don't you mean Dogger Wall?
Yeah, it would be.
For the modern Viking aesthetic.
But yeah,
I'm
like I
sorry.
said,
So I'm posting in there basically what I'm going for.
Well, more
Anyway.
news crews will arrive, and you'll kind of get the chance to give the same interviews. Another surf team will arrive to seal the area around the jewelry store. And a municipal team will arrive to close up the broken window.
Fucking Muni. God, it takes them forever. Last ones to get here.
I will also say, and look forward to the video that's probably going to go online tonight because someone was recording all this.
Like, a bunch of the news crews, like, all turn and look at each other and then sprint to the respective vans as they leave it.
Secret!
Ruckus crew!
They all try and leave at the same time and block each other in and start honking and take an extra 10 minutes to leave because they're
Can I do one thing real quick? Pseudo meta
Depends
or
where it is.
retcon. I just wanted to see if I can track that guy with a camera.
Nah.
Okay,
Too late, Soz.
it's fine.
I just realized I am gonna need somebody to dictate and read the report to me. Because I can't actually read the report.
Who do you ask?
I mean, anybody who can speak English.
Well, ideally, read
Literally
it also.
anybody who can speak English. Hey, you small child on street, you speak English? Read this to me.
But more importantly, read and write English.
It'd probably be okay if they could read English and speak Ancient Norse.
That'd be best bet, I reckon, yeah.
I mean, are you offering to be my assistant? Oh my god, that's actually perfect. You could be Sigurd's assistant.
Sure. That sounds like a blast. Violet would say.
Luke, can I send one text?
You can send as many texts as you like, as long as you got credit.
I would like to send a text to Cheese Girl that said, "Guess who just busted a mad scientist lady from robbing a jewelry store?"
Just get fuck you, liar. Fuck
Check
you,
the news, jerk.
liar.
Check the news, jerk.
And then no reply.
That's it.
Well, I feel like from here we could do a slight time skip.
I'm happy with that. It depends what other people
Sure.
would like to get up to.
Finish getting kebabs.
How long a time skip? Because there's a thing that Mattis wanted to do, but that was a
Yeah, you should
to
probably
happen
do
at some
that
point
actually.
thing.
Yep. I'd say the next day, Wednesday.
Oh, when I said time skip, I even meant something like, you know,
Later that
An
day.
hour. Or
yeah,
two.
yeah.
Later
Well,
that same
Sigurd-
day.
Just so that like we've all scattered, we've now gathered together to figure out what the fuck now.
Yeah,
Very well. But Matthias,
that's what I meant by slight.
So did you guys see the news?
Never mind.
Sigurd is all over it.
Like,
Where
I'm there
yeah,
too.
Seeing the news seems a bit tricky. Is this an hour later? Is it 5? Is it a day?
That will have occurred around about 6 p.m. Let's say it's 10 p.m. It's been on the last news cycle. But
It's a school night.
It's not a massive story, and they have chopped Sigurd's piece all to bits. Mostly just say, there was a blue guy and I bashed his head, I bash. And we Lily saved jewelry store. Lucius, you get a knock at your dormitory door at 10 p.m.
Oh,
if you're in there. Not Lucius, Matthias, my fucking god.
Head over to the little peephole.
It's Garth.
Open it up.
Hey, oh. Here you go.
Hey,
He holds out a phone.
thank you.
It starts ringing.
Eh,
He nods and smiles, gives you a little wink, and turns around and starts walking back towards the lifts on your floor.
I believe Matches is first floor.
Very well, then he's heading for the exit.
Answer the phone.
Hello? Or in German,
Hello?
probably.
In French, why not? Because he
French.
knows Ghost is French, Belgian.
Okay.
Hello?
Hmm? You want to talk to me about the Nazi or something else?
Nazis more in general, and doing stuff that's right but against the law.
Hmm?
Have you heard of the new registration and vigilante acts here?
Yeah. Sounds like populism.
I'm worried that there's not much point to looking out for justice if you are sponsored by the people who should be doing it anyways. And I figured you might have some idea of it because of your time after the war.
Mm. If it's easier for you to break the rules, if it's easier for you to do the right thing by breaking all the rules, then you should do that. If the people making the rules aren't enforcing them properly, then you shouldn't use their prescriptive methods to resolve it, because they're causing the problems to begin with, clearly. That's why I don't work with
I see.
governments anymore.
So to do the right thing, the best thing is to set out on your own or with others who would be willing to?
I would say so.
From the outside rather than from within?
Mm-hmm. Any view from within will not be objective. Any power given by a state will come with restrictions.
And how do you choose where to do your good? You started out where you started out, but why did you move from place to place, and why did you choose the new places?
I ran out of Nazis in the first place, and then I followed where they were left.
I see.
I tried to be fairly systematic about it, but I admit there are several individual parts of this mission that I may have prioritized out of my own emotions.
Thank you. I think I have what I need to make my decision now.
Be careful with that phone. About a minute after you hang up, it will destroy itself.
I see. Bye.
I'll probably be seeing you soon enough. I plan to be in Nirvana for the thing.
Oh, good.
It's not for a good reason.
I know, but it'll be good that more people are trying to stop it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to hang up because I'm not going to set a bomb off on you. It's not a bomb. Don't worry, but you should still do it.
Okay, and then Matthias will open the window and then hang up and then throw the phone into the field.
Just throw it out into the field. Yeah, a couple of minutes later, you see a small fire in the dewy grass of the field. Puffs out after a couple of minutes.
It'll still be dewy, it's night.
It's Nirvana. The Dew Fairy comes 3 times a day.
It's even
D-E-W.
funnier in your
The
accent.
Dew Fairy.
Look, there's supers around. Sometimes mist comes from the sky, and we don't question where or what it is.
Cut to the chronic masturbator. The chronic masturbator. Cut to where are you having this get up? Where are you all teaming up?
Hopefully not the same place.
There's the chronic
This is the
masturbator.
Rec center. It has a roof.
Rec Center has a roof. It is indeed raining. Why not? It's Nirvana's monthly rain day. Probably weekly rain day. Tuesday nights sounds like a good night for him to make it rain. Yeah.
Just to get everything washed off.
Let's set that in stone.
That's when all the most popular shows are on TV.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah, I
Because
bet
they know
Tuesday
everybody will
night
be at home watching them.
is just like from 7 p.m. till midnight. It is all gold. I'm trying to find that fucking roller rink is what it's labeled as.
Upper left.
Oh, yeah, see, we're getting there. We're making good progress. And only a couple hundred more hours of work needed.
Yeah, I cleaned it up a
Sigurd's
bit
only
earlier.
lost 2 hands.
There's only 2 hands. Have you got?
What?
Have you got a big jar full of like ethanol that you've just dropped Sigrid's dismembered hands in? Are you gonna solve the world's
I
hunger?
hope so.
Yeah.
Is there a deep fryer in the kitchen?
Oh my god,
No.
there is.
We bring him to over. We bring him to
Sigurd
Mila.
fingers.
You know, just like one of those like jars you put like pig's feet in. But
Oh god.
Yeah. Then we bring him over to Mila so she can poke at him.
Pig feet in jars?
Pig feet in
Yes.
jars. Pickled pig feet.
Oh, feet, not feed.
Trotters, mate.
Hey gang, how are we doing?
Lily's sleepy.
Yeah, she still hasn't slept very much.
pretty good. That was actually pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So what was her deal?
Good
Did you
stretch.
did you get a chance to question her?
No.
Lucius did.
I'm not dead. I figured that after I was left on the building for a while.
No, I said Lucius did.
Sorry. I said nothing.
Lucius dead, did you think she said?
I heard that, sorry.
Lucius dead, conversation over.
Oh, what did you get out of her, Lucius?
Well, I saw that she was not really gonna give up, and I didn't want her to have this take long, so I just did what I did. He kind of like looks away with a little bit of shame.
Guy
I
took
just-
one of them.
Hmm?
Guy took one of the bracelets, I was just saying, sorry.
Sorry.
Did they take the other one for me, or did they not? She was just standing there the whole time holding it.
If you're just holding it out, they'd have probably ignored it. It didn't really get mentioned.
Okay, Mila's gonna get it, but I'm gonna tell her this might have to come back to the surf at some point.
They'd probably show up like a day or 3 later.
Still,
Yeah.
pretty cool device. I had no idea it could be powered up with just emeralds. he says as he just lights a cigarette.
I think there's a little bit more to it than that, but it's going to take me a little while to figure it all out.
Yes.
Still could be helpful.
Yes, try to use another Gadgeteer's device. Do it.
I'm not going to try and use it. I'm going to take it apart.
Would I be able to give
Good luck
Guy
putting
any
it back
pointers?
together.
Would I be able to give Guy any pointers from what I learned? Teaching?
No, it's too complicated. As you try to remember it, it's like it don't make sense anymore.
Sorry, could I ask what was her IQ?
18.
Minus 16? By 2. Yeah, 2 more for me. I'm lucky I actually made that roll then.
Yeah, we're a good roll. Good contest. Good contest.
GG. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to help you, Guy, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, so.
So
Yeah.
how'd it go then? Like, is there paperwork and stuff?
Not yet, but there's gonna be. They were pissy. Like, really pissy. But I think we're good.
Well, cool.
But yeah, I think we're good to go for like our next mission too, right? That's what we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about, right?
That's Friday, right?
Yep.
Did you guys get the whole catering thing, or
No,
were you doing
press
security?
passes.
Press,
passes.
right?
Correct. I did omit that in the flashback or recap. You are planning to visit a fundraiser that happens every year in the middle of February by the richest people on the island. The island of, socialism and supposed free wealth has, for the past 10 years, been home to a select few very wealthy people. Mostly people who founded the island and also investors who spearheaded the free economic zone.
Because capitalism do what
Sounds
capitalism
like we need some
do.
guillotines.
Guillotine would
No,
help,
thank you.
yeah.
Those are my mom's. Fuck off.
As a guy named Guy,
Also, you.
I'm very uncomfortable with that
He
idea.
has a teen.
Guillotine. Stretchy. You have press passes. How many did you get?
But actually, before we get too hard into this,
Yeah.
so what do you guys have to do? You're registered and you did something?
fill
Yeah,
out
good
paperwork.
point.
What
Like,
is
fill out an incident-
paperwork?
We'll fill out incident report. I'll help you, Red.
Do I need to read?
I'll read. I'll help you, Red. Don't worry.
I see. Could you tell me when you learn more about what you have to do?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Same. I'm pretty curious. It's
Violet, you going to be around a lot. Cover, I think is what they call it in the movies.
Mhm.
You should be my assistant. Then you have excuse to be around.
works for me. What would I have to do?
I guess so far, translate and write on paper.
That we can do.
Maybe use a Palm Pilot to take notes and calendar stuff.
Oh yeah, I did buy everyone one.
It's called a hand sailor.
What?
I in one of those rich families. You could. That I have. What that show call it? PR. Whatever that is.
Public relations, Red.
Why would I want to relate to public?
You don't. That's why you hire someone.
Oh.
I'm good at dealing with rich people. I can do that.
Yeah. Most rich people I know, I've killed and take their riches.
Those sound like pathetic rich people.
Oh, there was many of us.
Fair.
Some so-called kings. Edward was pansy.
Anyway,
Sorry. Tell me later. I'm curious, but not now.
I got 6 press passes. Red and I have an invitation.
Mm-hmm.
She'll pull into her purse and hand you each, and toss the press passes on the table there.
We had some sort of tracking device too. That might be a good thing to have if something comes up where we might need to track someone or something.
You got a buttload of tracking devices.
Go into my purse and pull out like the hand baggie I have of them.
They look like stickers, I believe. They're like coin-sized, but they're very flat.
There's a bunch of them in a bowl at the other place. Just grab some if you need them.
And it's at this moment that Lucius's girl walks out of the bathroom.
Of course.
I might also palm one of Garth's listening devices that he planted on our armor.
One of those tiny rice things.
Yep.
They are better.
Oh, if we run out, does anyone have a chessboard?
Like, yeah.
You walking into it. I don't know where it is, but
It's a trap.
it's no chessboard there is after. We'll never know.
I want to hear the punchline now.
It seems to be related to the Wheaton chessboard problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay, mathematics I will ignore. I'm not at school, bruh.
So, like, we're just getting information on some of the guys there, like, Mr. What's His Face that the Americans threw about. And,
Anthony
the
Lala Jr.
Tenzin.
So, like, if we find a vault, are we going to try to break in?
I mean,
Not
if we
immediately.
find we're going to check out Tenzin's room, check stuff out there.
You do recall they had a pretty sophisticated security system for tracking people inside the house.
Yeah, so you like checking out like private spaces is gonna be a little bit harder, but I don't want to take that shit out because that just says bad vibes all around. It's a party, we're supposed to be there. Let's see what we can get away with.
All right.
Is everyone cool with that?
Don't
Work
hear
for
any-
me.
Do we want to like do the telepathic radio thing? Because we're not going to be able to use real radios.
100%, yes.
Yeah, that seems wise. Can you hit everybody up?
I mean, I'm going to have to do some relaying, but yeah. I can talk to all of you at the same time, but I can't let you talk to each other without going through me.
Oh god, that sounds horrible for you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I only have to repeat one part of it.
So your switchboard.
Actually, no, I take it back. I can. Nope, I can just do it. No problem. I just share my senses, and that includes you guys talking at me.
Oh,
Dear God, that
Everyone can hear everyone. Can
like
hear everyone.
that sounds like
Yeah.
a seizure.
Feedback loop.
It's a nightmare.
If any of you use the same ability, we get massive feedback. It'd be great.
Like, it's a nightmare seeing things from everywhere.
You'll all be able to see from everywhere briefly before your brains turn it off.
Oh no, I can filter also. Like I don't have to share
We'll
all
become
of it.
one with the universe.
Yeah, we don't have to have 7 different perspectives.
I mean, we could, but you're right. That would be maddening.
But
Diverse perspectives are a good
you're-
thing.
Now we've got the like Young Justice communication going on.
Do you not worry that first
Well-
time you turn this on and you're all looking at each other, you're just going to start fucking?
This ain't
No.
no sense 8.
No,
Lily
not
was
so
all-
much.
absolutely not
Lily
interested in that.
Lily was also being a little smartass over here because she does get so many inputs.
Your AO phrasing. Lily loves the
Wah,
input.
wah. She has come on to 2 people in this group so far, so yeah,
At the same time,
Mhm.
no less.
at the same time.
Consecutively, not concurrently.
Ah,
True.
I've only come on to 1.
Yeah.
Lily was excessively drunk at the time, though, so it doesn't really count.
mm-hmm. True that.
So was Sigrid, but it really didn't make you any more comfortable with the idea.
Fair.
But like for this, I think the more planning we do, the worse it's gonna end up. I just think we keep in communication, we see what we can find, and then go from there.
Yeah, definitely. We should probably go in pairs.
Violet, why not you come with us when we go? Because now you're my new PR. She does the like air quotes. I learned a thing.
Good idea. I like it.
By the way, where the hell did you learn the word maniacal?
I watched lot of TV.
She hangs out with those nerds.
That she does.
Oh, right. Yeah, she does. In fact,
Spend
like,
every day with nerds, just about.
yeah.
Her comic vocabulary is probably pretty solid.
How many times does Sigrid say Excelsior?
Oh, she should start screaming that in battle. That'd be awesome.
Excelsior! Oh my god. Yes. I love you, Stanley.
I don't think he can hear you, unfortunately. Or maybe he's more likely to. But well, let's not get into that one.
In the meantime, do we need to do anything for the rest of this week? Or are we just going about our business till Friday?
I think Sigrid's like been really close the last few days at like figuring out how to make those really cool fancy blades.
Nice.
I just need one more perk and I can make TL9 axes.
Zombie axe. You can flood the streets of London with it.
I think we're good for a.
Matthias will give Lucius a call some point if we're gonna skip before we actually get to the end of the skip.
Lily was even just asking that in the group.
Oh, fair.
Sure. Lucius
Oh.
will pick up.
You're asking what?
Lily asks, do we need to do anything else? Prep work? Anything like that before we regroup on Friday?
I still need dress, but
You've probably already booked that, Lily, for like tomorrow evening or something after you finish work.
Yep.
And Sigrid finishes hanging out with nerds.
well, I think this week, like she's close. Like she knows she's close. She's like almost figured out how they make those cool blades.
Oh, you've been ditching nerds and spending all the time in the pharmacy.
Yeah,
With
like
books.
Sigrid is like at the pharmacy.
At this point, the nerds are probably on auto mode.
Yeah, right. They've probably been trying to make their own blooms and what have you, and trying to copy Sigrid's techniques that they've seen. So yeah. Anyone answering, Lily, other than Sigrid talking about dress? No.
All right, cool.
You're all ready.
Okay, so
Break.
then Matthias will text Lucius at some point.
I would like to do a scene this same day as that happened with Audrey, not Violet. I doubt Violet ever approaches Audrey's flat anyway, and this is where the
Truth.
scene's taking place. Flat.
Fair.
It's a fucking... flat is not really what you'd normally use to describe that luxury apartment. There is...
It's a condo.
There is a man stood outside your door. Or you probably take the elevator straight inside.
Hmm.
So he's in the elevator when it opens.
Oh, excuse me. I'll take the next one. She presses the close button.
He puts his hand forward. He's wearing dark black gloves. He's wearing a black trench coat, fedora, and sunglasses, even though it's night and he's indoors. He's got light stubble. And he holds the
Heel.
door.
She says heel, and there's growling.
He just says, Audrey Hurst?
Who's asking?
He cranes his neck slightly to look over the back of your shoulder, and then reaches slowly for inside his trench coat. He glances down at the dogs and says, "Am I safe to do this?"
You're fine if you don't do anything stupid.
He
They're well trained.
pulls out a little leather card holder, flips it open, ever so briefly, just long enough for you to read CIA. Closes it.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I would like a private conversation if that's possible. Wrong voice. Let me do my catchphrase. There were no downsides to cocaine. There we go.
Sure.
Private conversation.
Sure. Grab a seat. I'll get you a drink.
Thank you. Into Audrey's apartment we go with the creepy guy. The dogs are still on guard.
Other map?
Yeah, I could take us to Audrey's apartment.
We might as well.
It exists. Bees?
Oh no, not
So
the
many
bees.
bees.
You take him to the kitchen.
You have no idea about the bees. They are amazing. Yeah, to the kitchen.
He will sit at the end of the island. Water, please.
Hmm. She'll get a couple of waters.
He reaches inside his trench coat again and pulls out a little tincture bottle and drips 2 drips of this dark grey brown liquid that turns clear a couple of seconds after it's dripped through the water.
She definitely frowns at that.
He takes a sip and shudders.
I don't know what they told you, but I'm planning on staying. So I don't need an extraction or anything like that.
We were hoping you'd say that, Miss Hurst. The government... No, he wouldn't say the government. We're interested in knowing if you would be interested in serving your country.
I'm
You
not
don't need to
particularly
answer me now.
She looks very skeptical. That sounds like a way of getting thrown out of the country.
We don't want you to do anything rash at this point. We don't want you to do anything at this point other than stay in Nirvana on your academic visa. We can keep your family off your back.
That does seem to score a point.
I came with more than money. Also, I did not come with money.
Right.
Really? I just want to know if you'd be interested in cooperating if the time ever came. Not with anything wet. Just maybe telling us what you see while you're at school here. And again, I don't need an answer now, not at all.
She looks like she's considering it, but definitely isn't giving a direct answer.
He pulls out a little notebook and scribbles a phone number down on it. You can take as long as you need. As a show of good faith, I will get your family off your back immediately. But if you ever decide to do the right thing, call this number. Ask what time the branch opens, and I'll get back in touch.
How do I know I can trust you guys?
We look after our own, especially people as important as you. Hell, keeping your family off your back's not gonna be an easy job. I'm gonna need a team to keep them off mine.
I get that. It's half the appeal of staying, to be honest.
Audrey, we know what your family doesn't. You could be very useful to the cause.
I'm not that kind of monster, no.
He looks a little bit offended briefly. Please think about it. He chugs Restri's water and rubs his mouth a bit, shudders again.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. It was a pleasure to meet you, Audrey. Please stay safe. This is a dangerous country for Americans.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be okay.
All right, if I see myself
But
out.
thanks. Sure. The dogs will leave them alone.
Remember, you're gonna have a time with your bug scanner in the next couple days.
Yeah.
Love that you're moving the Liberian flag with him.
is that where it is? I saw the LB. Oh no, LR. But I didn't know what it meant. Oh, is
Oh,
Oh,
the...
you can't see flag emojis?
Oh, apparently not. That's a shame. Maybe I need to
I thought he
update
just had like a
something.
cool like cape or something he was wearing.
He's actually wearing the Liberian flag for you guys.
Nope,
Yep. No, unfortunately,
couple
on
dots.
stream, it's just the letters LR. Liberian Republic.
LR is the 2-digit code for Liberia.
Oh, very well. Very well. He's behind Sigrid.
Luke, could I have like a quick 30-second scene with my mom?
Tuesday night, the same night.
Yeah.
Okay, you get back from the roller rink, probably
Yep.
instantly
Yep, with Red.
with Red, Sigrid.
We don't have to move the map or anything. Then they'll just like, are they awake?
Yeah, they're still awake. It's probably like 11:30.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Alma.
Hey, girls. You okay?
Yeah, we just stopped a jewelry robbery.
We've seen.
Uh,
I was gonna give
I
it
got
another
you.
15 minutes and then text you actually.
cool. Surf's probably gonna want this back, but we got a piece of tech from one of the from the crazy lady.
She frowns. And looking at it. You sure that's not like cosplay?
Nope, it is definitely not cosplay. It's powered by rubies and makes shield people. Tosses
Mineral.
it to her.
Mm-hmm. She
Probably
catches it
only have-
clumsily. Nearly
Only
drops
probably
it.
have a couple days.
Okay. It looks weird. I'm pretty tired. I should go bed. But no. She just rolled a 17 on a self-control for curious. Oh well. Me'll not sleep tonight.
And Lily's probably gonna crash the hell out after that. That was
I
also
realise
funny,
now that I
too.
just moved Audrey into the
Yep.
I'm zoomed out and kind of half looking.
I was like, wow, Audrey, you're making some ground tonight.
I saw them interview you on the news, Sigrid. Did you bash a blue guy's head? Omar.
Yeah.
Trent? Was it Trent? I haven't seen him in a
No.
while.
No. Coward flew away.
Trent. Coward.
Yes.
Somewhere Trent cracks his knuckles. Sigrid disappears.
It was a blue person made of light.
Oh.
I tackle it. Sigrid will like turn on the TV and start flipping through till she sees the news.
Probably not on anymore. And it was
Mm.
a low level story.
Yeah, they're not actually talking about it anymore. It's more talk about things American politicians have been saying.
Oh. Boring Americans. Turn it off.
Speeches by Mel Gibson.
Fucking Jews!
Crikey. Crikey. Crikey.
Anyway.
Audrey has probably argued that the speeches are at least entertaining.
They absolutely are. Mel Gibson sweats buckets when he's when he's under the lights.
You make a drinking game out of it. It's great.
Yep.
He's probably all fat and bloated by now.
But
But I
So
think.
can
Oh yeah, Lucius texted by Matthias.
you're better with computers than me. Can you give me a hand with something?
Sure, I'll be on my way. He's probably at the department with Laura watching something, and he's gonna give her a kiss while they're cuddling and say, "I'll be right back. Gotta help Matthias with something. Do you want me to pick you something on my way back?"
Surprise me. Something
All right.
cold.
Oh, all right. I know exactly what we need. Well, good. I'll give her another kiss on the lips, and then I'll go with Matthias and see how I can help.
Hmm. Presuming this is Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, thank you for coming. I'm bad with computers. I'm trying to find something on this website. eBay?
What are you trying to find? So
I'm looking for antique coins.
Well, first you gotta set up those filters. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of results, yada yada yada. And I rolled a 14 as I explained in how I would go through so that we find those ancient coins.
You narrow it down, and there's a couple of results for pretty old coins on Nirvana eBay. There are 2 results for very old looking coins that are mostly worn away to nothing.
Okay, are any of those coins from oh, this is tricky because it's before 1870. Germany was a mess before 1870.
I don't know about these coins. One of them's called Old Coin. Cheap. Rare.
Actually, it doesn't need to be Germany, I guess. Just needs to be like 1810s, 1820s, 1830s.
Okay, so you refine into that. Yeah, from Germany. A German coin from that time.
No, just from that time.
Yeah, you'd find a coin from the 1810s pretty easily. Several options, I'm sure.
The cheapest option. That seems legit. How do you tell if these are? How are you sure they're not scamming you?
Mostly you gotta see the description, and well, the pictures help a lot, but at the end, you're basically bound to whatever they send you. And I'm not sure you want to search for another computer operations to help Matthias with this.
Give me research.
I don't have research, but I have search.
Give me computer operations at a -2.
I would apparently not roll at all. Let me try again. Critical success!
Yeah. There is a lot of 100 coins currently selling for 1 Nova. 10 minutes left, no bids. Collection only, but it's on Nirvana. So it's not going to be far away. And it's
Why not?
big bag of old coins for £1, and in the picture you can see a few that are 1811, 1817.
I think this
Yes,
is what we're looking
100%.
for.
All right, how do I place a bid?
You just do this, and voila.
Thank you.
All right. Since is it one of those that you gotta pick up, or do they deliver the coins?
You got to pick it up, but when it ends, it'll ask you for your payment information. Matthias will stick it in.
Yep.
And
Since it wants. Oh, sorry.
And then the seller will send you their address and be like, come pick up whenever. I'm in all the time. Don't leave.
Matthias will head there as he and Lucius leave. Thank you for helping me out there.
Oh, in fact,
Anytime.
you're collecting, so you'll pay cash. Yeah.
Lucius will shake your hand, Matthias' hand, and say, "Anytime. Stay chill," and wave him goodbye as he leaves for his coin. Lucius will just head back to the apartment, but he will make a stop to the equivalent of a Dairy Queen to get an ice cream cake.
Oh, ice cream cake like Fudgy the Whale. We don't have them in the UK. Ice cream cakes aren't really a thing, and Fudgy the Whale, I have no idea what he tastes like, but I want to consume him.
Because Fudgy the Whale?
An ice
Ice cream
cake.
cakes are incredible, and what the hell is that whale thing?
You don't know what
But it's like a actually themed like, and it's got like mythos to it. Ice cream cake. There's actually a whole series of there's like Fudgy the Whale, and there's like a cat one. It's from outer space. Like
it's
there's
There's a Wikipedia article.
it's
it's a
mentioned
whole
Fudgy
series
the
of
Whale.
mentioned in an episode of The Office, and as a promo for the last season of the
Okay.
Venture Brothers, they did a rip-off advert of Fudgy the Whales, and yeah, I don't know where it is. I'll probably never get one. I don't think one would survive postage to the UK.
And if a British company made one, they'd be sued by some company because British people
No,
and suing
and
over
you heard we
animal
got-
cakes is a common thing.
we got like these amazing
You
trade.
heard about the caterpillar stuff, right?
Oh yeah, obviously. It's ridiculous.
It looks so tasty.
The caterpillar cake. It's-
No, the whale.
Oh yeah, no, Fudgy the Whale looks alright. Caterpillar cakes are fucking a dime a dozen. Shall we have a quick break? I am
yeah.
I
think
think we have lost some.
some
focus.
momentum. Maybe we could just end today. I don't know how people are feeling.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Matthias
was
was
just
about to
gonna
do something.
I think
No.
it was that pick up his big bucket of coins.
But also, I mean, that opens a can of worms Luke will want to think about.
Probably. I think I know what you want to do with these old coins.
A point of ending, a place to leave.
Yep. That's correct. Yeah.
Lily was just gonna spend the next 2 days teaming up with Malaya.
Okay. Yeah, in fact. That won't be hard. She's out all day the next 2 days. She's got lectures, but she's not been going to them.
Well, she'll drag her ass to lectures, and then when they're off, they're gonna do the thing because Lily needs a friend, and she's bugging all these guys too much.
Yeah.
And having an ally in a terrifying cheese creating monster is a good thing.
Yeah. You'll help a couple of people out. You know, you don't like get in fights with anyone, but you give people a hand with stuff.
Yeah, it's goodwill. Lily at this point doesn't wear her helmet, but wears her leather jacket and armor because it's badass.
Okay.
Or her super awesome armor. No helmet.
Yeah, I think Sigurd spends, like I said, the next couple of days working on the smith. I
mhm.
have the points. Can I just spend it right now, and then over the course I can?
I'll allow it. I
Okay.
will allow it.
So yeah, like after like at some point during the next 2 days, Sigurd has crafted like an axe head that will fit on the end of a shotgun. That is super shiny and awesome.
Spirited axe.
And then another just regular old axe. And I'm thinking the regular old axe is gonna have more of a protruded hammer on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
like a double weapon, because we're not doing the killing thing.
Jesus Christ.
And then, actually, as well, Guy, I wanted to talk to you about creating a pair of Zap gloves. Bum shockers. Bum shockers!
I mean, I can add it to my list, but I've got quite a laundry list of projects that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
I don't give a
I
fuck
tell
how
you
long
what,
your
though,
laundry
if you
list
guys
is.
take over like 90% of the work on the
skating rink.
yeah, I can dedicate some time to it. But already it's going to take me 3.5 weeks of solid work to get your shotgun finished, and then another several months for Audrey's special request.
Are those like taser gloves, the one you're talking about, Sigrid?
Yes.
Yes.
Could I get a pair? That would
Yeah,
make me
making a
infinitely
copy
more
is-
useful in melee.
You might want to try and buy these things rather than build them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
actually, those probably exist.
I've looked and they don't.
No.
Oh. Well, look again. Call the Yakuza guy.
Oh, it's Zap gloves. I got a big shipment full of them. Just in. I'm not sure he'd react that way. Zap glove? Nani?
I mean, I was honestly kidding. I don't think Sigurd's gonna call that guy, but
Lily, that might happen. Give me 1 second to check.
We would need to roleplay it. I just saying it.
Nothing goes that far yet, but you have a decent couple of days together. It's fun. You can see it going that way, maybe.
Did you want to do any follow up for the incident?
With Surf
Like the
visiting.
paperwork and stuff?
yeah.
Mhm.
There's paperwork and stuff.
I think you'll receive a call from Surf in the first instance. If you're in the business or answering your phone when it rings. I know I'm not, so you might not either.
It's the 90s. You don't have text and all the other fun things as much. So Lily answers immediately.
Hello, this is... I need a name for the superheroes.
Quagmire.
Wait, for what superheroes?
Just for vigilantes in general.
Shouldn't these be like lawyers? So it should be Smith and
Wesson.
what? Jesus. I was just trying to
No,
think
no,
of
no.
some commenting.
He's asking for like what they should be called, the metahuman vigilantes.
Oh,
But either way, this person is
privateers.
The guard.
with the Bureau of Citizen Privateer, because we need another CP acronym.
How about Team Nerf?
Citizen vigilantes. It's just CV. Anyway, whoever they are,
Surf
you'll have a week
assistant.
to think about it.
Yeah, either way. We're hoping to discuss with you the events.
Yep.
Get a full statement from you.
Yep.
Tell any lies. Well, let me see. They will ask you to recount pretty much everything from before.
I was getting getting kebabs with my friends. There was an explosion in the jewelry store across the street. My friend, my sister.
Your kebabs.
My sister and I guess now, went to apprehend the individual. A bunch of glowy people emerged from her. Red took on the secondary assailants while I went for the main assailant. I grabbed her. We tussled in the air, and then eventually she was apprehended. I removed her power glove and then there was an arrest.
And what happened with the power glove?
My mother, Mila Dunning, currently has it because the surf officers at the scene didn't take it from me.
Very well. We understand that there may have been 2 of those.
I only grabbed the one.
Did you happen to see what happened to the one on her other arm?
Did I see you take it? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you saw Guy take it.
Yeah, someone took it.
Who?
Bald individual.
Male?
Male.
How old
Lice infested?
did he look?
I actually don't know.
Race?
Legitimately hard to tell.
Is he...
Anywhere from 16 to 35, 40?
What? Can you not narrow it down any further than that?
Maybe 20s?
Do you remember
one of those
what he was
one
wearing?
of those faces. Yeah, a t-shirt and jeans. I think it had a Horizon logo on it.
And what, was he white?
No.
Maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
It's... okay. Right. Well, thank you very much. I think that's
Sounds
all
like
we'll
you
need for now. We'll be emailing you some documents. They confirm your email address, will you? Do you have access to a printer?
Everybody had a printer back then.
And if you could print these out, sign them, please, and then drop them off at a local surf office.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I don't know if you near Sigrid when this call took place, but like seconds after that call ends, Sigrid gets a phone call.
I was off with Milena.
Mm-hmm.
Sigrid answers it like, Hannah? 'Cause that's the only person who calls.
No, this is Civilian Vigilante Privateer Relations Officer Badonkadonk. I'd like to discuss the events of Tuesday, if that's okay.
Fine.
And then they'll ask for pretty much a full statement from you again, you know. I assume you just give it the same as it was.
Yeah,
Did you see
nothing
what...
special.
did
I
you
think she starts with, you watch news? I give statement.
Yes, we've seen that. We just had a few more questions. Did you see what happened when your sister, Lily, carried that woman up to the roof?
No, I was too busy smashing blue guys with face.
Mm-hmm. And it seemed like she had 2 braces, gloves on, and they were removed. Your sister took one and gave it to your mother. Do you know what happened to the other one?
I not know. I was too busy smashing blue guy face in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lily, I forgot to ask you a question. Can we cut back to that quick?
Yeah, sure.
The skeleton Myas, he was involved, right?
Oh, most definitely. He did his zombie bullshit that he did on me to a prank once when we were in middle school.
And another witness has said that you were with him before it started.
Yeah, we've been hanging out lately.
And so is he acting as a civilian privateer with you?
We've done some stuff every now and then together. Has he not registered?
I can't disclose who's registered or not at the moment, but no, thank you, that's all we needed to know. And then cut back to Sigrid. And the skeleton Myas was with you, right?
Yeah, we eat kebab.
Mm-hmm. And has he been involved with your vigilante activities? Does he take part?
I only been vigilante 2 days. Or I only been licensed 2 days.
Of course. But in these days, has Myas been with you, serving the
We
public, as it were?
We hang out. We were getting kebabs.
But he involved himself in the jewelry store fight, yes or no?
Yes, he was there.
Okay, that'll do for now, I think. Thanks very much, Sigrid. We're going to be... never mind. Lily will give you a document to sign, and then she'll deal with the rest. Then, thanks very much. Hangs up. Violet gets a call. Violet's registered, right?
No.
Audrey's registered. Audrey does not get a call.
No, I don't. Is Audrey registered? Did she do that?
I mean, Audrey is registered in that she, like, has a driver's license and stuff like that.
Got ya.
Like, she's on the books.
Got ya.
Like, Violet isn't even on the books.
I think the only ones who actually, Lucius, you registered as a super, didn't you? Or did you not?
I shadow registered. Like I did not want it to be on the open list.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you let
Morrison, do the
Morrison
register.
register.
Yeah, the
Morrison.
shadow list. The secret list. Shadow registration. Sick. Sneak, cloak and dagger.
Cloak and mask in my case.
Yeah, I don't think anyone asks Lucius any questions about that. For whatever reason, he gets removed from this list of people that Officer Badonkadonk's calling. Officer Badonkadonk cut back to Lily and Sigrid. There's reports of a girl with purple hair was there with you?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Our friend Violet.
Do you have a phone number or an address for her?
I don't have a phone number for Violet.
Oh, okay. And no address for Violet?
No address for Violet.
You roll me acting, please, or fast talk, or IQ -5.
I'm pulling up my character.
At the risk of invoking a retcon, you would have a number for Violet.
Oh, I do have a number for Violet?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
she has two
definitely.
separate
Wait,
phones.
definitely.
Oh, never mind then. I would have given them. Oh wait, no, phone number. Yes, I don't have an address.
That is true.
Is there any chance you could get that phone number over to me? You can reply to the email I send you if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks very much. And then fast forward 30 seconds back to Sigrid. There was a girl with purple hair there, Violet, I think her name is.
Yeah, she PR rep.
She's your public relations representative.
Yeah, I hire her for public relations. Secret.
This person's just scratching her head. It's like, isn't this the Viking? The Vikings hired a PR agent. Like, a couple of people he's set to speak to over the past 3 days have hired PR agents, but you were not one that he was expecting to have hired a PR agent. Okay, do you have...
I have all this stunning money. I might as well get famous.
You hear his eyes
And
roll.
go down in legend for being vigilante.
Do you have her firm's address and phone number?
No, she private, and I guess.
If you could ask Lily to pass that number across to me, I'll be sending her an email.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much. And Myas, do you have a cell phone?
I do.
It's ringing. Do you answer your cell phone?
Hello.
Hello, my name is Officer Badonkadonk. I'm with the civilian privateer, sort of something agency thing, Mima Bob. Is this Myers?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you about Tuesday, February the 9th. There was a robbery that took place and an explosion. And I understand you were there?
That'll be 10 over a minute.
Excuse me?
You said you'd like to talk to me about something. I'm gonna charge you 10 over a minute.
I'm afraid I won't pay that.
Click.
Such a dick.
I get 30 seconds pass. Then your phone rings again.
If you're coughing, yeah. Hello.
Hello, Myers. It's Officer Badonkadonk. I think we got cut off there. So, were you at this jewelry store at this location on Tuesday?
What Tuesday?
This Tuesday just gone, the 9th of February.
Hold on a moment. I set the phone down. I don't turn it off. I just set the phone down. Hey, Penguin, it's our move. I think I'm gonna checkmate you in like 5 moves.
Looks at the board. What?
Such a dick, Myas.
You could hear like muffled vaguely on the phone, like "Hello, hello."
Just keep playing chess with Penguin.
Roll a quick contest or IQ. Quick contest of games chess. Oh shit! You better hope you roll good, bro.
So you actually have the skill. Let me see. Where's my mouse? Come on. No.
Shocker that you don't have games chess. I thought everyone took games chess.
I frequently consider it.
I have honestly never until right this second, and now I'm like, why have I never taken games chess? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he kicks your ass. You were 5 moves away from checkmating him in some alternate universe. It's like 2 moves later, you are checkmated. But it takes a while because Penguin is a dickhead. He smokes like a joint in between taking turns. You try and rush
Did I
in.
eventually fucking hang up?
Pecks you. Yeah, eventually he hangs up. It's just like, I'll try him again later. Any other particular scenes? Guy, working hard? Or
Yeah,
hardly
I mean, I got a
working,
new
am I
toy
right?
to play with, which is nice.
Oh, yeah, you have. Are you just trying to carefully take it apart?
Bit by bit. I do have some explosives training, so I'll make sure that there's no
It's not wired to...
trap circuits.
Give me explosives first. Give me some explosives training skills first.
Yeah, traps is actually what it is.
Traps I'll take, yeah.
Nope, never mind. That didn't make the final cut.
Just give me engineer electronics then. I'm fine with.
I got electronics operation security, electronics repair computer, and engineering small arms.
I'll take the electronics repair computer.
Success by 4.
Success by 4. Okay, this thing is weird. You're not sure how it's working. It's powered by a few high capacity like device, like laptop batteries, and a shit ton of emeralds. seems
Okay,
to
but
be
emeralds don't generate power.
no. It seems to be a low-level laser that she bounces through them, and then there's all this mess of circuitry, and then a really weird little PCB that she's clearly soldered together herself.
Well,
That is very complex.
I'll keep fiddling with the power source is what I'm most curious about, because that could definitely be used for something neat in the future.
Potentially. Alrighty. Potentially long project.
Oh yeah. That one gets 10 hours a week for 6 months.
Rightio. Matthias, you get your big bag of coins from a guy who's got an apartment with 4 cats that greet you. Hey up, son! You here for them coins?
Yeah.
You got me money? One over, please.
Yeah, right here.
Thanks. You want a cup of tea?
No thanks, I should get back. It's
Cats are rubbing on you.
Matthias will go down and pet one.
It purrs. Rubs against your hand. Like, gets its tooth out, rubs its gum on you.
It seems like you're just getting rid of these coins.
Yeah, I need to make some space. He's got trash and trinkets everywhere in his little apartment. I'm not bothered about these. They're not valuable enough, I don't think. They're just old, most of them. From weird countries.
Yeah, I'm just looking to find something old, not necessarily high quality or anything.
Ah, you've got it in there. Well, off you go then, lad.
Have a good day.
Don't like cats out. There's like a wall.
Matthias will carefully close the door.
Yeah, wall of cats behind the door, all the faces pressed in the seam as it closes.
If my girlfriend's cat knows we're leaving, that's what we have to do to try and get out of the apartment.
As aren't fussed, they've been prisoners the whole life. Feel slightly bad about it, but they are so dumb that it's just not safe for them.
It's not a bad life.
No.
Harness.
Yeah, we do need to try. We never trained them enough as a kitten, so now whenever you put it on, they just deactivate. And Hank really hates his. But we digest, diverge, prolapse.
We divest our interests.
Digress?
We prolapse, digress.
Oh.
That's the one I were after. Well, shall we call it no more scenes? When do we think we want to come back? Maybe Friday morning?
I was thinking next Friday at the same time as normal.
I mean,
Maybe like
it's-
2 hours before the gala.
yeah.
To-
I mean, like, there's
Like,
stuff
yeah.
that can happen. There's stuff that can happen in between, like Sigurd gets her dress and stuff that doesn't need to be role played. Like, we
Mhm.
literally just go in there and do it.
Maybe it'll get text role played and show up on Patreon one day.
Yep.
Ooh.
And
I
then
still
just
need
be
to
on the
edit those.
website a while after that. So yeah, we'll make it the coming Friday. I'll just check what that date is. Friday, February the 12th. And I will update the time use sheet shortly.
But
Begun.
yeah,
And Yar. So
Closing.
the press teams do have to show up a couple of hours before a certain point to be briefed on what they're allowed to do and where they can be and stuff like that. But other
Cool.
than that, it's plain sailing. Lily and Sigrid will be showing up at invitation time with Violet, I imagine.
Sounds good.
I think so.
Yeah, we might. I might. I haven't decided yet, but I might come with a party crasher. But we'll see.
No, all right. Violet's kind of already a party crasher if you don't do anything official to get her in.
I mean, we're rich kids. Let's make a scene.
Yeah, you'd probably get away with it.
I was thinking about bringing a date maybe, but we'll see.
I am the hero vigilante secret and she my employee.
Sigrid's a way
Anything
to
deal
make
with that?
money. A lot of people will be looking at Sigrid as a way to make money going into this dinner.
Truth.
They will be
Oh, man,
excited
you
when they
probably
see
get
her.
Sponsorship.
A room full of capitalists. room full of capitalists.
So there is one more very important question.
Oh, I.
How does that video go down once it gets uploaded?
It's everywhere immediately. You get sent it by each one of the nerds separately. Like,
Oh yeah.
they've seen you with your fancy new device that you don't know how to use, that you can barely answer calls on. Like, before you...
And stupidly, you gave them all your number.
Yeah, that was the real mistake.
I feel like it wasn't that I gave him the number. I think like the phone was just sitting there and they're nerds and they were like, we can get that number.
Yep. And yeah, they'll send you links to it in all sorts of places. There's commentary on it, and there's... Give me computer operations secrets.
Oh yeah. So this is just straight up, no penalties included.
That's pretty good, yeah. You find one website in particular where it's just comment after comment after comment, and you'll have to ask someone to read it out to you. And I'm guessing this would be Violet.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Violet, Audrey.
At some point when you
Gee.
meet up. And
Like, Guy
basi-
and I are probably seeing a lot of each other over the next couple of days, because Sigurd's just, like, pounding away at the forge.
Well, the website itself is a message board relating to the superhero registration program, and more particularly, who's going to be the best superhero.
Oh my god, I am gonna be the best superhero.
It's already got an unofficial ranking of all the known ones, and Sigrid is number 1 right now.
Awesome! Who else on
That's
the
awesome.
list?
Lily is 4th.
Where's Milan? Where's Milena?
She's not on the list yet. She's not
Oh.
been verified by the moderators.
Oh.
But there are a couple of posts about her if you'd searched for her.
Oh, now I've got to start singing for the Crimson Goat, and that shit is gonna blow up!
Reflection is 2nd in the unofficial ranking. That guy you spoke to in line.
007.
Yeah.
What's his power even?
Unclear. There's speculation
He's
on it.
just hard as a rock!
Yeah, he seems to be completely indestructible, they say.
Oh, I was trying to make an erection joke, and
I see.
got it.
I see. Yes, erections.
Hard as a rock? Yeah, sorry.
Solid.
I was also calling him kind of a boner.
Ah. Boner I am. Well. How about everyone takes a point as well? Maybe a point
Cool.
for skills, though.
Point
Skill
for
points.
skills. So that puts us at 267.
267 sounds good.
And Luke, I'm just letting you know, I'm changing my wrestling to judo just because that's what my mom knows and that's what she would have been teaching me. I just didn't think about that.
It would have made more sense.
Yeah,
I think they're the same difficulty as well, right?
they are.
Yeah, so no worries. we're the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke. I was the GM. We had Colin.
I played Guy, and really all I did this time was shoot somebody in the face with a shit ton of paintballs.
That was pretty badass, though.
Yeah.
Anyone else that would ruin their year.
Well, twice now we've come up against people that those would have been really helpful for. Once was a guy with a nigh impenetrable face mask, and the other one is invisible. So
Well,
now
I
we've
mean,
got that card.
To be absolutely fair, that was still pretty devastating for her because you blinded her ass
Yeah.
long enough for somebody to take advantage. Like,
Piled on. We had Everoth, who was muted.
It was muted.
Thank you. Hello, I was Everett playing Lucius 2D Lockhart. Again, trying to do his best, but pushed up to use possession.
Yeah, saves the day in the end.
Whatever saves the day.
Press triangle till you win. We had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. Fled from the scene of the crime after hitting a weird projection thing, and bought something that honestly was worth more than $1, and is probably the key to time travel.
Oh yeah, exactly. This $1 bag of old coins is the key to time travel. We had
Now,
Lee.
let's get your tinfoil hat on there.
Hi, I'm Lee. I played Violet/Audrey today, and she tried not to commit treason.
Against who?
Yeah, right.
That's the hard part.
Such unreliable narrator. I am. We had James.
hey, I'm James, and I played Sigrid, who is Sigrid,
The Berserker.
the Berserker, and she's gonna get famous.
#1 superhero.
She's gonna be
She
number one superhero.
To start next session, lol. And finally, we had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Lily, who turns out is really good at wrestling.
Wrestling.
And also, side note, I released my second book in my book series. You should all read it.
Tara be
This
plugging
one's-
book 2.
Hey, I have a platform.
it.
I'm
Do
freaking
it.
using it. It's another online clockwork. It's out for paperback right now, and the ebook will be available on May 7th. Check it out. It's a good read. And if you haven't read the first one yet, you should. It's also really good. And the ebook for that one is only $3 US, so it's a stealer.
Yo.
What was the name again?
Another Online, All Hail the Queen is the first one. The second one that just came out is Another Online Clockwork.
Go buy it now. And that's all of us. We don't know when we'll be back with another game other than this on Friday next week. But get excited. I don't know if you want to talk about it at all, Colin? Or just tease anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Coming in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be starting up a GURPS 4th edition game on Thursday nights. So far, I haven't come up with anything better than Little Ages, but it's kind of a Lord of the Flies / post-apocalyptic
Don't show
situation.
too much skin. Don't you know how to do a striptease?
Not a very good one.
Okay,
Tiny
fair.
people stuck on an island after being shrunk by mad scientists. So yeah, get excited for that. It'll be fun.
Yeah, really. Alright, yeah. Kobold Cafe, at Kobold Cafe, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, just about everything. TheKoboldCafe.com. Goodbye. Good night.
Au revoir.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Ciao.